when we get to that top 8 space, but no need for predictions here. We're going to get straight into our first match. It'll be KyokuReset versus Wrath.
Alrighty, jumping in with the Belial facing off against the Lucilius. Kai representing the Belial, Wrath on the Lucilius. So this matchup kind of be a little different, right? With Belial, in case, plays a lot like a Shoto, wants to try to get in your face, but he can also play from a distance, has a really good crouching medium to be able to like poke out and also be plus. There it is right there. You're gonna see that kick coming out a lot from this player.
I like that universal parry for KyokuReset as well on Wrath's attempt there to put the projectile down. Asmodeus as well, gonna go for the full combination, spinning it, of course.
Yeah, just make that, let it rip, man. If you got all that meter, you could easily spend it to get all of that juicy damage. Now, Rat's in a really bad spot with one less BP to play with. Oh, we get caught trying to mash, and that's going to be Kyo taking that first game of the stream.
You know, you say Bilal's like a Shoto, but then that 5H is, that's a different type of beast right there, you know. it does a lot.
Yeah, it does everything and the kitchen sink. And just like we saw in the previous game, looks like Kyo's doing a fantastic job of just keeping Wrath in a very uncomfortable position over here. I feel like Wrath has had any time to just find an opening to get out of this pesky corner.
Yeah, paying rent over here at the moment. Cannot get out of this lease. Again, a repeat of the same combo we saw last time. Oki situation as well. Wrath does have cooldowns available and meter, but man, this is a rough spot to be in.
Such a rough spot to be in. My man is about to sign a 2-year lease on the worst apartment ever in this corner. Has no health left to go. Gonna get called out, pulling out that far light. There is the raging strike. There was so many options that could have been coming towards you. He was so focused on the strike throw game, they didn't even think about the raging strike.
Yeah, KyokuReset, you know, actually put down a lot of that in the first round there of just strike throw, testing him out, and then caught Wrath sleeping. Wrath, I like this starting out the gate, double choke slam.
Seeing a different style of gameplay here coming out from Wrath. This time, putting Kyo in the left. I love the patience. Big punish. Oh, could have gotten for like a heavy, but hey, you know what? We take those. We just wanted to get that guaranteed damage, and we're going to put the Oki on them with that long-lasting projectile.
I like that Brave counter as well. Oh, the stand dodge, but gets gripped up.
Man, he even had the right reaction, but unfortunately, when they go for that reversal, gets called out in the process. We're spending the BP to put you right back up and get the refund in the process, spending it on the Super Skybounder. This is going to take away all of your resources for defense. You have no BP to speak of. All you have now is the threat of a reversal.
Watch out for the Raging Strike, but ultimate reversal right there. KyokuReset in a little bit of trouble. The staggers from Wrath trying to change their fate, but the split kicks showed them everything, free of charge.
Bro, even when you're out of BP like that, you're taking the 50% additional damage, but it didn't even really matter because he was so low on health.
Yeah, it's going to be something that, you know, Wrath really wants to do is get out to that fast start. Nice 5M there. That button is a good one, for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just being able to throw that out and try to poke someone, trying to go for like a whiff punish as well on top of that. What's cool about Lucilius is his skills work a little bit differently from the rest of the cast, right? Because they're on such long cooldown. So it's like, it feels like every skill you throw out is an EX.
Yeah, and as they build up that unique mechanic in that meter, it comes off cooldown faster and faster. But you know what? Kyo wasted no time whatsoever. Skybound art, and we're right back in this right side corner. What's the Oki going to look like? Dash up, throw?
Bro's not even gonna give him the opportunity to charge that meter. He's running low on health again. Only has 1 BP to speak of. Goes for the reversal so he can conserve onto that precious diamond resource. Now we're coming back in with the dash light to apply a little bit of pressure. Oh, the mix-up. I love that answer.
The moment they tried to teleport, it was done and done with the reversal. And speaking of reversals, the DP will chip out and kill. Gonna go up 2-0 here.
That's seen this player or character show up in strides. Has seen a lot of top 8 performances. The most recently was Diaphone. Yesterday got top 4 with this character over at Paragon Line. So definitely has a lot of good tools in her kit.
Yeah, I mean, hyper offensive character. I mean, if you've ever played the game, then you kind of figure that's what it's going to be. Her defense is okay. She has to spend meter for a reversal, things like that. But again, she also can whiff auto combo and still go into the other hits, which is way different from other characters. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Arkangel approaches with 2B up against Narmaya.
Yeah, Kirbio representing the Narmaya, immediately going for the Raging Strike. Thought it was going to be a Brave counter, was definitely trying to do that in the process. But hey, you got rid of 2 BP in the process, so what a trade.
Absolutely. Speaking of trade, the 2H, though, Going through. Nice knockdown here. Gonna hang out. That's disgusting. Already.
Dude, out of the gate. I mean, 2B can be very tricky. We're also going to catch that into a skybound dart. And if you notice up there in the top right of the corner, 2B doesn't have any cooldowns to speak of. She's all about the skill gauge, which is basically her ammo for the rest of the game. And it plays very similarly to Nier Automata. I have to add that. It's really cool how similar she is.
It is very cool. They did a great job of making sure that, you know, you feel like you're playing the game in a lot of ways, but we'll see if Kirbio can start to play their own. There's the EX unsheath. Gonna have to hold this block pressure though. And I mean, she also just came out, right? So a lot of people are trying to figure out where the gaps are, what they can do, etc.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like a little bit of matchup to be able to like learn up, see what's going on. But another tricky thing you can be able to do is just try to get out of this corner using the reversal. Her approach game by the air is so unparalleled. She has access to both a double jump as well as a pod delay. So she has two different options to just stay in the air to mix up your anti-air options. So going for a 2H can be super risky.
Yeah, that was plus right there with the cancel into the ground pound skill. The double jump works out. Speaking of which, Raging Strike into the chain, going all the way into the corner with the hammer extension. Oh my goodness, look at the damage.
It's so risky to go for to try to like punish her on it because of that double jump. It might even be risky to go for like a DP sometimes. That's gonna be Arkangel opening up Kirbio one more time to take away that 2-0 in that first game, winning 2 rounds, not dropping a single round.
Yeah, Arkangel certainly has hit the lab with this character, was able to really put some damage down on the Kirbio. And again, it's so hard to challenge 2B in the air with the double jump and the air stall. If you whiff, you're going to end up eating big damage. Kirbio going to have to find a way to maybe slow that part of the gameplay down from Arkangel.
Yeah, Kirbio right now has been so much on the defensive from that previous game that they haven't really gotten the opportunity to start cooking, right? A lot of the options that Narmaya has is the ability to, you know, have that small little like projectile snuff out, so the little quick draw. It's really good from far away because it can just like catch someone off guard. She has a teleport or like a command dash to try to like get in there and mix people up. And she also has 2 different stances. So right now she's in the quicker stance where the weapon is sheathed, trying to like apply a little bit of pressure.
Still Arkangel all the time, gonna go for ultimate plus frames in the shimmy off of it. No escape throw.
Good
nice check with the 2L.
Yeah, I love that check. Just catches you walking right backwards. Goes for another reversal, responding just in kind with the parry version of it, using the ult. Brave counter, get off of me. It's my turn now.
The nice cancel there, safe for Arkangel. Good interrupt from Kirbio. Here we go, pressure, stagger with the 5L. Switch the stance, brave counter. Ultimate plus frames once again, and the delayed overhead. Arkangel.
Dude, 2B is so good at catching your overheads when they go for a jump because they can feint down below if they decide to land, and they can just stall up there for so long once again. Here we go, though, starting off again, doing the little combo conversion. By the way, she doesn't have a traditional auto combo. She just has a little bit of string she can do that she can mix up between her light, mediums, and heavies, and they can also continue without even hitting the opponent or hitting their block.
Yeah, that's really important to note, too, because her enders are unique in that they can put the opponent in different situations. Nice little M pod right there just to harass a little bit. Good check again from Arkangel, getting that counter hit confirmed. Oh, big 2H!
That is going to be huge. Unfortunately, we didn't get too much damage. I want to spend the meter, but we got you back into the corner. Spending the BP, though, on the Raging Chain. That's going to be kind of a deficit, right? It's going to put you at taking 20% additional damage, which, honestly, you're probably going to die from that, even if you didn't have the 20% debuff. Arkangel catching you once more and taking a clean 2-0 for Kirbio.
2 clicks and you donate in there. You know, some ducats in the bucket. As we continue on, there's going to be Kryloz versus Hippolass.
A lot slower start, by the way. They both were playing super patient at the round start, just trying to feel out who they're going to be playing against. We have another new character again here on the stream that we haven't seen yet today is Ferry from Hippolass. Yeah,
Ferry, she's definitely not as popular as she was in Vanilla. You know, a lot has changed for her, a lot from the system mechanics too, and the way hard knockdowns work. But Hippolass making it do what it do with the ultimate hit grab, the dash up for some pressure.
And right back in, apply that block string. That, you know what, that's fair. You got that plus 2M coming your way. Just go for the brave counter, get that, relieve that little bit of pressure. And now both players have full meters, so you're noticing they're going to play even more patient because they don't want to whiff a button and then the ultimate skills coming their way.
Yeah, speaking of coming their way, that 6XL, not a full conversion off of it, but still going to get some pressure here. Nice throw from Kryloz.
Yeah, usually the dash light sometimes doesn't want to convert into stuff if it's not like a counter hit, for instance, if you're not ready for like the correct follow-up or if it's too far away. So you just kind of use it as a small little hit and just continue your pressure right afterwards.
Absolutely. And speaking of pressure, Kryloz trying to work this corner, but Hippolass throwing out some buttons here. Great little conversion here. Fighting back. I feel like Ferry can do this at this range where other characters might have some problems. There's a Brave counter from downtown.
Yeah, it was right when Hippo opted to use their meter too. Just use it as like an ultimate to apply some pressure. But Kryloz has been holding on to this meter. I don't think we saw a single use of his meter, right? I didn't see any ult skills come out from him.
He was saving that to get some dividends at the end of the year, tax season and all that coming up.
Yeah, dude, it's already here, man. Like I'm not ready for it. I'm waiting till April 14th. You feel me?
I definitely feel you for sure. Nice little block on the 2H. Kryloz keeping it clean, meaty pinwheel.
Man, the far light, really strong at just catching people's toes when they're just moving back and forth. But Kryloz just applying this pressure, and Hippo is such a patient player. Waited for the exact opportunity, saw the command grab coming their way, so just opted to go for a quick little jab to relieve that pressure once more. And now you're stuck in the mix. This is like a prime spacing for Ferry.
Absolutely, and you have to be this patient with Ferry if you're going to succeed in Rising, just because of the way that the game is. Ultimate skill shoving Kryloz all the way back, and look at the life lead that Hippolass has earned by this patient play.
Yeah, Kryloz still just struggling a little bit to find that opening until we finally do. The thing is, Hippo's just blocking everything. No mash outs coming out until we finally see an ultimate skill coming out. It's going to be the walk-up parry to try to close that gap as fast as possible. The mix starts to bring. That's the first time we've seen some throws coming out from Kryloz. So now the threat of the strike throw game is on the table.
Little reset there. Kryloz blocked up on the Brave counter, but that's plus, so you got to respect it. Hippolass still playing so patient, gets scooped up by the ultimate hand.
Dude, even when you block the Brave counter, you're still going to be minus. But at the end of the day, they're losing a diamond, which is very good.
Yeah, it certainly does get you a little bit of a resource win. It really depends on how the opponent uses those plus strings afterwards. Speaking of which, blessing up the boots. Kryloz getting to work early.
Homie Sullivan, you got to go to a shoe shiner right after this game because he is scuffing them boots right now. The Tims are looking a little whack. Hippo coming right back in, crouching medium to get that poke. A very strong tool in Ferry's kit to catch anyone that just tends to be walking or dashing or even just, they were almost like mid-air right there.
Yeah, it's going to be up to Hippolass to continue to harass with those 5M, 2M type of situation. Good Brave counter, moving Kryloz back. Again, wants to work so that they have this life lead back, but Kryloz playing patiently, running and blocking. Oh, gets scooped up.
Once more, I like that dash medium, very strong. So it hits from so far away. The ultimate GG activates the second it touches the opponent. It's so quick. You just gotta be on the ready for it. Big punish coming out. Opts to go for the jump. Didn't get the correct follow-up. That should have most certainly been death, but we try to do something crazy off of that.
Yeah, Kryloz gets another chance to do the dance here, but Hippolass has this full screen situation, can whittle the health bar down as well.
I know Hippo might be hating what's going on right now. Literally just threw away the win, but that is a-okay. We clean up that mess by catching out that jump with an ult reversal. I would be sweating bullets if I was Hippo.
Yeah, that was almost a tragedy there for Hippo, but able to keep calm, cool, and collected. Dash L out the gate. The immediate interrupt caught the pinwheel before it instantiated.
Yeah, dude, that projectile. Thank you so much for that sub, Dur. And just like that, we have more projectiles coming in from Kryloz. It's so hard to get in on Ferry, and then once you do, which Kryloz has actually been doing a really good job of doing, Hippolass's defense is unparalleled.
Yeah, Hippo just really has not been overextending on defense and making critical mistakes. Not a lot of like bust out DPs that they're trying to do to, get away from the situation that Kryloz is putting down. Just finding the spacing, using Brave counter, nice throw punish. Now you're in the corner. GG, what's it going to be? Good blocks from Kryloz.
Yeah, on that command, that parry, by the way, when he walks up, you can get like a close heavy counter hit on that. And he's trying to do it again. Goes for the jump option this time around. Wanted the side swap a little bit earlier. Bring you back in, but can't get any meaningful damage out of this.
Oh, that was probably a Brave counter attempt that turned into a Raging Strike. Kryloz taking advantage of it. Has this corner pressure. 5HH again, nothing doing.
Yeah, the meta to play against Brave counter in this game is just try to bait out the Raging Strike by accident by leaving gaps, right? Because once that Raging Strike comes out, you can either punish the Raging Strike or just go for a spot dodge to get the biggest punish of your life.
Speaking of their life, Hippolass just got to play patiently one more time to be able to slide on through in the 2-0, but Kryloz not necessarily making it easy. 5L pressure, pinwheel pressure as well. 2M, open up, please.
Bro, I am knocking on the door. Finally knocks up with an overhead just to mix you up. Not going to get anything meaningful off of it, but it gives you an Oki, which is honestly just as good as just getting a string sometimes. But now, Kryloz puts her back right against the wall. Hippo playing at that medium range space, which she can easily thrive in. Got sick of that pressure. Get off of me.
Yeah, definitely spending some money there. Get out of that terrible situation. Kryloz has 100% Skybound art. And again, we haven't seen too much blue. A lot of EXs, but no ultimates right now. Maybe saving it for a conversion for a hit, which Belial tends to like to do, but Hippolass, the store is closed. It's a Monday to Friday type of situation.
And Kryloz is very, like, adamant about getting these block strings. Oh, we got a clash grab coming out. Kryloz with very little health here. Hippo can easily close this out. Oh, no! He actually landed the jump light, but GG was right underneath him to land on and paid the ultimate price for that trade. Hippo going to take a 2-0 and move on through the winner side of things.
For these players, and we're going to get into another match. 2B showing up again, this time against Scunsion 6.
Yeah, this is going to be quite the players. Ladeway actually was messing around with TB. One of the 2Bs to get into top 5 at Paragon Line yesterday. Meanwhile, facing off against Scunsion, who's a 6 who got 4th over at Genesis last week. So both these players have a lot of knowledge and skill to bring towards the table. And this matchup in particular, right, with 6, his whole game is going to be just trying to close that gap immediately as fast as possible.
Oh my goodness, fast as possible. Does Scunsion work to close out this round? Gonna take first blood here against Ladewaybac.
Yeah, easy peasy. Just gonna go for the Raging Strike right afterwards to finish that off. Scunsion with that first round win. You're gonna notice there's a lot of jumps coming out from Ladewaybac, and this is something that 2B can actually get away with, but Scunction's responding in kind by also commanding the air because he does have the ability to throw out his little projectile mid-air, which is a really good stall.
Oh yeah, air fireball, the fade back into the dive kick, those things can really start to challenge in that aerial space where some other characters might have some problems. Thunder Flash baited out and punished from Ladewaybac.
Bro, I cannot get over this remix of this song. It's so good. I'm so happy they did it justice.
Oh, no justice there for the jump in. It's Ladewaybac opening all the way up. Going to go ahead and use that Skybound out to close the round, and we are all tied up.
Yeah, using those pods to just shoot that bajillion amount of lasers towards Scunsion. It's going to move on into the next game. I've actually never seen that winning pose before. I always just mash the button to go through the black screen, so I like the little head pat on the pod.
Oh yeah, good stuff. A tribute to the game as well. But Scunsion playing a game of their own. Good jump in here. Full conversion.
I dig it. There we go. Gonna use that EX empty hand to get right back on you to keep that damage climbing. And this is what this character is really good at doing, is just having so many different mix-up tools until you finally just gonna go for the jump, get out of there, reversal, spend the meter. You gotta remember that 2B does not have access to a meterless reversal, so when she has below 50 meter, which is currently what's going on with Lade, Scunsion can just do whatever he wants upon block strings.
Yeah, it's going to force the guessing game on the Ladewaybac. Has 50% again. Tried to go for it with the 5M. Nothing doing. The continuation from Scunsion. Scunsion loves to use that ultimate dive kick to bait out reactions, but went with the tick throw instead and going to take game 1 over Ladewaybac.
Another thing he's getting away with is that somersault kick in the middle of the block strings, right? That's the pressure reset, and it does have a slight opening. It's very quick, but if you think it's going to come, you can easily go for a close light or a crouching light, try to catch it. Oh my god.
Ladewaybac almost got a cross up there, but Scunction's going to earn this corner. 5L.
I mean, that almost looks like a dashing blade, right? Just run up, go for the slash, continue that pressure onslaught. We're going to continue to build that meter. Can we get 100 in time? We do, but we're not going to spend it because it probably just would have been scaled pretty horrifically at that point. And we're just going to save it to try to get some more pressure later on in case you have to go back to neutral.
Oh, there's the hammer as well. Guard crush situation was not really close enough to do anything. That was plus. The 2L connected. Nothing doing, hanging out airtime.
Oh, not the correct string, but that's okay. We managed to close up shop there, using the medium swing to just close out that first round of game 2.
Yeah, 5M is just such a good button for 2B to be able to walk back. You know, strong walk speed as well to walk back into the 5M, baiting out and punishing a lot of things. Thunder Flash from downtown on the heavy.
Oh my god, and it continues using 6 claw execution to get that air string going. Double jumps over, fainting out a Brave counter. Raging Strike coming out instead. Scunsion going to lose a meter and the corner pressure.
Shadow Clone to chase down Scunsion. Trying to make sure Ladewaybac stays on block. There's some staggers as well. Nice Brave counter from Ladewaybac. It's my turn.
Yeah, literally, when you're fighting against the likes of 6, you got to just spend those meter, like the meter's mostly going to be spent on Brave counters, unless you know you can get a kill with some Raging Strikes, because you need it against some of this pressure. Scunsion, meanwhile, throwing out every single one of his. He is now out of resources. He gets a little bit of pressure. All he has access to is jabs, but we managed to get a good catch. Oh no, is that
I don't know if this hit. Oh no, the drop from Scunsion and Ladewaybac pulls the recliner on game 2, says I'm big chillin'.
Hate to see it happen. Ladewaybac getting that win from a dropped combo from Scunsion. We're going to jump into our final game in this race to 2.
There it is again, the 5M advancing normal. It's a nice knockdown off of it. Thunder Flash from Scunsion to get the turn back, but the falling H.
Yeah, one of her really, really good tools, because not only does she like being airborne so much because of all the mix-ups she has, but the jumping H is really good at doing catching people like in an ambiguous side swap. It's a gigantic like spin just around her body, just like that.
Yeah, it does a lot of work there. I like the jump from Scunsion, trying to avoid the ground slam from the pod.
Dude, I think
Brave
that was
counter
supposed to be
aggressively.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a Brave counter, but hey, you know what? We take those. Both players being at 1 diamond apiece now. Ladewaybac with 1 hundo meter, and we don't even need to spend it, bro. Just spend the last diamond instead.
Yeah, I get it. You know, Ladewaybac there again, setting up another 5M punish on a whiff from Scunsion. It's just it's the range game that 2B is willing to play against 6, just because that 5M goes so far. The pickup off of the JH.
Bro, the jump heavy, the standing heavy, they're both insanely good. And you got to remember, she doesn't have access to proximity normals, so they're just the same move if you're up close or far away. And so we're just coming in here once more, just trying to apply as much pressure as possible, trying to get that 1 hundo meter. Could we get the middle of this combo? No, we're just going to go for the reset instead.
Oh, the side steal, the delayed fall again. Scunsion, which way did they go, George?
Oh, which way did they go? Which way did he go as he's floating up there in the air, spinning down with a jump H, but now Scunsion's time to shine. We got meter. We can easily spend it to take away 2 of those meters. We're not going to do it instead. Opts to go for the old 6 claw instead. Uh-oh.
The slowest Raging Strike of all time. Scunsion goes for the Thunder Flash and gets gripped. Ladewaybac, moving forward 2-1. In these pools, broken or not, she just came out. You know, I'm gonna wait and see how it plays out, and we're gonna go to a different type of Nier here. Lazy Ruin versus Kain.
Yeah, the actual confirmed strong character. Lazy Ruin playing with the Nier. Easy character that a lot of players have been playing a lot at the beginning. People are starting to figure her out bit by bit, and a lot of characters are starting to get mastered here, but character we don't see very often at all here, Percival on the Kain.
Yeah,
or, I'm sorry, Kain on the Percival.
Percival just tapped the play. I'm tagging myself in.
Yeah, they're playing a tag game right now.
Speaking of tag, Percival. Now you got me saying it. Kain trying to tag up Lazy Ruin.
I think it's because like Kain is a knight from Final Fantasy, so it's like, or Dragoon rather. So it's like they both got that knightly feel, you know. Very easy mix up. Oh my god! Speaking of mix up, Kain mixing the crap out of Lazy Ruin there in the corner using the command grab.
First bullet goes over to Kain. Nice work there, navigating the neutral, getting that corner pressure as well. There's the DP punish.
All right, just send out the death. Put him right down there in the middle of the screen. Make it difficult for you, and that's what you got to do against the likes of Nier. Is Kain playing super patient, waiting for the opportunity to take out death in the process. Kain playing really good right now against the likes of Lazy Ruin. This is like not just any Nier too. This guy gets top 5 at TNS pretty regularly.
Yeah, Kain definitely coming out of the lab with the Percival, knowing what to do, how to pressure. It's going to be up to Lazy Ruin to be able to get some different looks here. Hasn't really even been able to set up the Death Puppet to like hover over Percival, do that type of thing. Just been getting blessed up. And again, Kain out the gates aggressively.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you got to do is just apply that pressure. Once it's out, make it super safe. I love that. Just a block into the simple close light. That's your time to be able to make the shine because death is deactivated for like a quick 2 or 3 seconds. That's when you can make the pressure go incredibly far, confirming it into the Skybound Art. Look at that damage.
Kain, the man without fear right now. Not worried about death at all. Brave counter into the 5M, my turn.
Bro, when your opponent has no health like that, and you let that brave counter rip, it gets rid of death, and you can get back in there and apply the pressure you need to do to just find that one small hit. And even if you don't get the hit, you're gonna apply some chip damage in the process, and you can put her into a very bad spot, which is what Kane's been doing this whole game. And the reversal, another get off of me tool that he has at his disposal.
Yeah, just liberally using that reversal as well. Not afraid. Good cancel on the death call. Lazy Ruin has really kind of been falling into a couple of predictable patterns. Finally gets a little bit of a sandwich situation here. The jump in, Kain, for the first time put on defense. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry, Kain. That's my fault. How dare I say that?
Yeah, he's taking it personally right now on Lazy Ruin, taking all of that damage there in the corner, back on fire. The far H goes from so far away, and he thought the ult fireball was going to be able to call out death, or maybe there was going to be a little bit of a delay from Lazy Ruin, and unfortunately gets called out for it. It's going to take a lot of damage in the process, that 20% additional damage.
Yeah, only one stock of death left as well. Yo, 5H going to connect. Whoa, cancels out into the stock, and that's it. Death is gone. Nier going to have to do it all by her lonesome. There's the brave counter again. The side switch situation for Lazy Ruin.
Dude, that dash medium really good at getting right behind you, as well as being an overhead on top of that. And there was a little bit of fear from Lazy Ruin, right? Because being at 1 health, you could die to block on a skill or a special of any kind because of the chip kill.
Yeah, I had to be super careful there. Tried to cancel out the Sky Call from death. Ends up getting blessed up. Another DP. I am not holding mix. Not me.
Yeah, I don't want to even think about this. Just I want to get the pressure off of you. It is always my turn. You're going to respect my turn at all times.
Okay, here we go. The first actual ping pong combo of this set. The brave counter and the raging strike connects. Kain spends all the diamonds in that situation.
And he's going to... Dude, he has no health left. This is looking really bad. I had to go for the spot dodge because I'm not sure he was going to die to chip, but if he took 1 block, then he would die to chip after that.
Yeah, it was a do or die situation, and all of a sudden we're on battle 3 after Kain looked like they were going to run away with it.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a character to do it, it could be Percival. I can't imagine a lot of people have that much experience with the character. Granted, he doesn't have too much crazy stuff coming out of him. He's pretty much a Shoto just with some extra flair, right?
Oh, this flare is heating up once again. Kain goes for the low. Raging Chain misses the pickup, but still has the corner pressure.
Trying to get another pickup in the process, throwing the death down right on top of you. We wait a little bit. See, because what happens is a lot of Niers, especially Lazy Ruin, when death gets deactivated, they like to opt to go for a dash light, a 6-6L, just to like get in there and just like put the pressure off of you so you can't put her into a defensive position without her counter. And oh my God, counting up the racks of deaths where the body count keeps going higher and higher for Lazy Ruin.
Yeah, Kain might have let go of the tiger's tail, and it is now turned around. Lazy Ruin looking at set point. Nice move through. Here we go. Kain charging up all of the stocks. I need every investor to funnel money right now. It's an emergency.
Yeah, this isn't a crypto scam. I trust me, we're just coming right back in. There's some more close lights to get those block strings. Oh, Brave counter's a little bit too soon. That's really going to be bad because you have so much health with only 1 BP. This is looking really bad. Lazy Ruin's doing a lot of pressure in the process, but on top of that, we're losing a lot of stocks here for Lazy Ruin, but it doesn't even matter. We got the kill, and that's going to be Lazy Ruin bringing it back from the despair of defeat. I'm pretty sure Kain won the first 3 rounds, by the way. So he was 1 round away from taking the set, and Lazy Ruin just did the reverse sweep, winning 4 in a row. But this time, you already know who it is.
Yeah, 2P showing up on stream. There's the 236M straight through the projectile with the vulnerability, and just like that, CD Lime on the back foot.
It's actually funny because Diaphone keeps going for the 2-player slot. He did that all day yesterday, and it's because of the 2P skin. Like, this is an actual character.
Oh, there's the counter hit off of the 5L. Diaphone going to keep CD Lime into the corner.
I like that pressure reset. There goes for the heavy just to get that big hit, not letting Lime get any sort of mileage. And right now, he doesn't have any meter to play with. He only has BP, and Diaphone just continuously spending diamond after diamond on these Brave counters just so he could keep that corner.
It's one of those things where Brave counter being +6 on block means you can use it liberally on offense to continue your corner pressure, and that's what Diaphone was able to do to capitalize to get first blood. Nice back throw situation, the hang out and hang around town.
Yeah, it's a gamble to go for though, because if Slime would have found the right mash to get out of that corner, Diaphone had no diamonds. He was taking 50% additional damage, so it's a risky thing to do.
Speaking of risk, that reversal was a big one there, and Diaphone making CD Lime pay. Gonna go into the Skybound Art, locked on.
No health left here for Lime. Had to use the wall jump to get out. Thought it was going to be a Brave counter. Baited it out with the gaps. Now it's Lime's time to shine with a little bit of pressure, but Diaphone finds the hesitation, goes for the swing, and takes away game 1.
5M, the button of Olympian strength for 2B, able to close out game 1 for Diaphone.
Doesn't even need the big sword. Doesn't even need it.
Why would I need that when 5M gets the job done every time?
Yeah, that medium is so strong. Also going for the light version when you're that close. Perry is an option that you also have on the table, right? That's the unique button that she has.
Yeah, you can also dash forward with it as well to cancel out some block strings when you're doing the severing assaults. But not needed. There's the DP from CD Lime to get out of that pressure. Didn't want to hold those plus frames.
Yeah, Diaphone just going to hold that block button when he finds himself like on the ground against the likes of Lancelot. Very strong character with the Oki game whenever you just find an opportunity to go either left, right, up, down. You just want to delete one of those thinking problems.
CD Lime causing more problems for Diaphone. Diaphone trying to fight their way out. Late text from CD Lime going to keep them pressure. Another reversal. Gambling.
Oh, running up, get the grab. Blade Impulse gonna get punished. He bet it all on that ultimate. Blade Impulse is gonna pay a big price in the process. Diaphone not gonna spend any of his meter just to try to like keep this up for the next neutral exchange, because this next one's gonna be able the one that decides the victor, and it's gonna be Lime.
Ultimate Blade Impulse there from Lime, trying to even things up, send us into a game 3. Uh-oh, yeah, that slide well spaced is hard to punish, but I feel like 2B is probably one of the characters that can punish it a lot easier than others.
A very sneaky round start coming out from CD Lime. I mean, a lot of Lancelots do it. You know, they're going to throw it at least once per set.
I like that, interrupting the gap there with the ender of the string, and now Diaphone ushered into the corner.
Going for the Rekka, keeps the combo a turn, and they both reversaled almost at the same time, except his was a teleport variety, and we're putting you right back into the corner. Going to spend it on this Skybound R, take away one of those precious BPs, and do a lot of damage for your trouble.
Last chance for the dance for Diaphone. Got to guess. Goes with the reversal. Finds the right answer. 2H. Oh my goodness. The Raging Strike puts him into the corner. Diaphone not dead.
Yeah, because he just spent it on the Skybound art, he had no meter to get the follow-up on that Raging Strike. That was supposed to be a Brave counter.
Yes.
It's one of those things when you leave that gap and they're just trying to mash up Brave counter and you're not ready for those Raging Strike, you're just going to get called out by it. But it put him into chip kill, and that's exactly how he got that game too.
Yeah, it was really good for CD Lime to be able to focus up, send us into game 3, and honestly change some of the approaches there. Use the Blade Impulse a lot more, and reversal in between the string enders that 2B has.
A lot of these string enders that Diaphone's been going for has been the baseball swing, right? It's like a little mini game you can do when you shoot out the pod and just hit it to do a little bit of additional damage. But now spending that BP to keep that pressure going. This is what Diaphone does. The second Diaphone gets the corner, we spend every single resource underneath the sun to not only increase the damage, but also to keep that corner, because we just get the refund.
Oh, the gravity changed the jump arc enough for Diaphone to be able to jump back L and get that round, put themselves on set point.
That gravity well is very wacky. You got to be on the lookout for it.
Dash forward. Ooh, I like that little bit of a break there from CD Lime. Going to earn themselves nice corner damage over here. Set up with the fireball.
And we are blocking these Brave counters. Nice scoop. Gonna run right up and go for the crouching light to expose you walking backwards. And just like a repeat of so many prior games, Lime is now right back into the bad spot.
Look at the skill gain that Diaphone got. 5 blocks of skill just on that punish there and was able to set up the gravity. However, CD Lime finds the escape.
Good punish. Going for the parry to run right back. Get dashed right back in with another hit. Now Lime's gonna take a lot of damage. We're gonna be living though, but we are running very low on resources. We have access to a reversal, but does not matter. The gap from Diaphone catches Lime pushing a button, trying to go for a challenge. That's gonna be Diaphone moving on to the bracket winner side, and what would look like a really close set. Gotta let the opening rock.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Vaseraga's lines too. He be spitting that heat.
Bro, she said, "I dare you."
Yeah, yo, pull it.
Pull out
I wish
that
you would.
scythe. Give me a reason. Okay, starting off very strong. Synn is gonna. Oh my god! Pulls out the jump immediately. Fuselit starting to jump really early on and is gonna pay a lot of damage in the process. Granted, we didn't get enough meter to build up too much off of that, so it wasn't the riskiest of jumps. But being in the corner of Vaseraga is one of the worst spots to be in, man.
Oh, the ultimate thunder as well, calling out the throw tech, and Fuselit has been doused in this first round.
Okay, Zooey, talk your stuff, bro. Like I hear you.
Charge thunder, you gotta hold that laser again. Synn liberally using the dragon.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you just gotta be able to do it, even when the meter's gone, just to apply that pressure. But this is what Fuselit's really good at being able to turn the tables on you, is these command grabs, whether it's the invincible version or the EX. Both versions are really good for just catching your opponent off guard. And that crouching heavy went from so far away that he wasn't able to get the follow-up.
Unfortunate for Fuselit. Dragon meter restored for Synn and liberally charging it up as well. The Energizer Bunny ain't got nothing on that.
Yeah, you heard him going for those charges, but that's okay because when you see Synn going for that charge, Fuselit can do the exact same thing with Vaseraga, using the Soul Forge stock to give him a little bit of armor on some of his moves.
Helicopter in, late tech on the throw from Fuselit. Synn trying to take some space, walk him down. Immediate response on the whiff, H.
Now we got some pressure here, throwing the lightning to create some distance, but that might be what Fuselit wants. Once again, going for another Savage Rampage. That's going to be the stance coming out from Vaseraga. You can do so much off of that, but not when you get caught moving.
Oh, with throw, but Fuselit still has to hold this corner pressure. The dragon hovering menacingly.
Well, Fuselit playing extremely patient, waiting for the opportune time to apply that Soul Forge.
I like that dash out after the laser came out. Wow, that was a nice little instant overhead there from Synn. The super response to the scythe raise, but the armor's gonna go through, and Fuselit says this will detonate.
Yeah, man, we had the Soul Forge. We had it ready to rock. Give me that armor. I'm armored throughing your Skybound art and getting the kill. Good awareness coming up from Fuselit.
Walking him down again. The home run swing connects in, put into the corner.
Whenever Vaseraga goes for that Savage Rampage right here, if he has the Soul Forge equipped, he takes up to 2 hits of armor. So if you have any moves in your arsenal that are more than 2 hits, some EXD projectiles can do it. It's a really good tool just to like get him out of that scary, scary stance.
Synn trying to escape the nightmare right now. Puts Fuselit into the corner. Got to hold that thunder. But the raging strike into the chain. I don't know if that was a brave counter or not, but yo, Fuselit will definitely take those.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be a brave counter, but it ended up being a raging strike on Synn. Like, Synn just got hit by it. It wasn't a block, so that you can't do a brave counter if you weren't blocking it.
Synn trying to get into the DMs immediately, but Fuselit fighting back, walk him down, goes for the grip version.
Oh, good call out. Going for the dash light just to call out the Soul Forge attempt. Because you know that's what Vaseraga... Fuselit has one thing on his mind. It's disgusting. He just wants that stack.
Oh, yeah. I need my armor. I'm trying to lock in. There it is. Immediately has to pay for it, though. Synn, full conversion here. Going to carry into the corner. Lays down the dragon and the thunder.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of mileage out of these close lights. Oh no, too far away. What's scary about Vaseraga is he looks like he's closer than you than you think, because he's such a big body. You actually have to be like almost on top of him to connect their grabs.
It's true. There's the thunder. That's not going to connect. Synn charging up the batteries. The laser comes out from the dragon, trying to keep it steady. Let me holler at you. Oh, the TK thunder.
Yeah, I'm just going to jump away, get away from that situation completely, and turn the tables on him to secure that next win.
Synn still swinging, even after losing game one in a fashion that they probably did not predict whatsoever. Fuselit hemmed up in the corner again.
We are sending this dragon again and again until the jump is forced to come out. That's the second time we've seen Fuselit jump and get counter hits in the air. I get it. Like, you need to get creative with how you escape, because you just don't want to rely on this move every single time, or else you get too obvious.
Step back heavy into the Soul Force. The helicopter in. I'm calling in air support.
Yo, drop it. Drop every single box you can to help me out, because I need it. Synn is just applying this pressure to Fuse.
Let me talk to you. Scooped up, Soul Forge, of course. No shoulder just yet. Had to block the thunder. There it is. We're in there. Ultimate edition. Excuse me, pardon me, says Synn. Raging Strike into the chain. Full dragon meter. Could do whatever they wanted to finish the round, and does it with the sword blast.
Fuselit was so desperate to get him all back into the corner that we did the EX Battalions of Fear, followed by the old version of it, like immediately right after, hoping that Synn was going to push a button to get a punish, or at least try to take their turn.
There's the helicopter in again. Fuselit might be just as desperate as they were last round if this continues the way that Synn wants. There's the throw.
Tried to bait it out. There it is the second time. What's going on right there is that Synn is just trying to bait out these grabs from Fuselit, so he jumps up to avoid it and catches you with the lightning and gets a huge conversion right afterwards. Another jump. This time wasn't a counter hit, and we got the side swap.
Yeah, this is what Fuselit want. There's the shoulder pick up with the 2M. Full conversion. Let me put my armor on. I'm trying to put it on.
Oh, the stare down. I love the patience from Synn, recognizing that Fuselit was just in a really good spot. It's like, I'm not going to push the button because you're just going to push the button right back on me. Uses the Battalions of Fear one more time. Ult variety to get you into the back screen. Tries to equip the stance, but Synn's not having it.
And you don't have to put that back on the rack. That is not your size. Synn on set point.
Yeah, it looks like Synn's the one on a Savage Rampage.
Oh, facts. Back into the corner goes Fuselit. Dragon heating up on the block string. JD, the loop-de-loop.
Yeah, we call them the dust loops back in the business. We're continuing these hits off of him. Gets another crouching heavy. How many of these jumps is Synn gonna call out?
All right, ultimate reversal. Fuselit finally gets some time to shine. Put my armor on.
It created a little bit of distance before Synn completely closed that gap. Fuselit has to go for something, but it's going to be the tech throw into the stance command grab. Equips the Soul Forge, has the armor back, tries to use it on the Battalion of Arms, trying to catch Synn mashing, doesn't, and a block's coming out instead.
That was a great stand dodge from Synn as well. Trying to find out the space to use the dash L. Goes for the shield, gets swept low. Fuselit putting the suit on once again, has to hold the lightning though. How do we get in? There it is, EX shoulders.
Yeah, give me that shoulder tackle, but Synn's not having a good hit. Confirms it into the Skybound art, and you are done for. Synn taking a really strong 2-1 victory over Fuselit, is going to move on for the top 16 part of the bracket. Number 1, fated to win this tournament, facing off against Lazy Ruin, the Nier that's been making waves in the past month.
Aaron on the Belial up against that Nier with the EX Pinwheel, trying to get started early. I don't blame them.
Yeah, just please let me get that puppet out. Now, something I've been noticing when I was watching Lazy Ruin play yesterday at Paragon Online is that they were mashing their puppet out, using every single stock as soon as possible. So this is like the complete polar opposite, because you don't even get the opportunity to use death.
Absolutely not. Aarondamac with an aggressive life lead over Lazy Ruin. There's the staggers there. Gonna hold the puppet. Can really kind of just chill. Good jump over from Lazy Ruin with the pump ups.
Bro, I was about to say, if you die with 13 stacks, that's insane.
Well, it ended up being 4 for sure, but either way, Aarondamac was able to earn that big chill time at the end of and choose how they really wanted to end that round.
Yeah, you gotta remember, homie got top 4 at Frosty Fausting, so he is here to play and to show up. He might be thinking about that last chance qualifier happening next month, and we gotta get as much practice as we can.
Absolutely. Sponsored up and everything. I would love to see Aaron there at that last chance qualifier. Oh, last chance for that whiff tech from Lazy Ruin. Big continuation with the 2M Raging Strike. We got 100 on the board. Yeah, we're going to the bank.
Bro, such a good shimmy, getting so much out of it in the process, using the grabs. Now you're dying with 13 stocks. No death didn't even make an appearance that round.
Aaron had you piped in. Honestly, like, oh, word? That'd be crazy. All right, let me hold up. Let me show you something real quick.
He has me up on the stream. He's listening. He's like, bet this would be really funny, huh?
Something of a comedian. Lazy Ruin, though, not finding any of this funny. Goes with the slashes early on Aaron's wake up. Finally has some corner pressure, too. Aaron, big chilling, down backing.
Just gonna go for the easy reversal, puts you back in the corner. It's like, it doesn't matter where you are on screen. Aaron will find a way to get you into the corner, whether it's the right side or the left.
That's the Belial key to victory right there. But speaking of keys, Kain unlocked for Lazy Ruin. Nice check on the doll, but Aarondamac got a lot of work here to do. Wow! Did he just block up a brave counter and challenge?
Oh my god, I'll tell you what he just did right now, though. Walks up with the command grab. Lazy Ruin didn't recognize what was going on, was holding that block, and is gonna die for holding that block.
Wow. Wow. Aarondamac says it's time for the return. Looking to close the door right here on this set.
Oh, the dash light taking out Death before Death's move even comes out. That's a rarity.
Aarondamac on those shiny type of things right now, pulling out all the different colors. Lazy Ruin going with some pressure here. I love just the 2L check on Death Puppet.
Yeah, just get rid of it. This is the Lazy Ruin that we've seen from yesterday, right? Like, we're seeing a lot of death usage, putting you already down at 4 hearts, and then right when death is on top of you, we go for the Raging Strike. Was trying to bait out the brave counter, didn't fall for it, but it doesn't matter. We're still able to clean up shop.
It's something about going up 3 rounds straight against Lazy Ruin that just activates them to the point where things start to turn around. We'll see how this plays out, but Lazy Ruin was in a similar situation up against Kain and flipped the script. Here we go. Speaking of flip, Aarondamac flips out. He still gets clipped by the slashes.
Yeah, all that coming out from the far heavy. I like that low medium. Going to give you a lot of mileage and some change.
Aarondamac going back into the wallet. I want everything. I don't want just the change. I want the whole paycheck.
Dude, he keeps going for these shimmies, and they keep giving him dividends. Not going to get enough meter build in time to throw at the Skybound Armor, but we may not even need it. If we go for a second grab, no. For the meaty instead, connects the hit. Lazy Ruin thought maybe a grab was coming their way, and Aarondamac dominates that next game. My word. So much Golden Nut for the sub. We really appreciate that. But what's interesting about this set is that MegaDosage is on the Katalina. If I recall correctly, weren't they playing Zeta before?
Yes. So, you know, this is a bit of a switch here. I'm curious to see. Don't see a lot of Catalinas, so excited to see that. Of course, shout outs to Lord Callisto, the one true. But right now, Ladewaybac, big chillin' in the recliner seat.
Now, well, this is definitely going to be my first time witnessing Katalina versus 2B, so we'll see how this is going to be able to shake things up. Because right now, Ladewaybac is just not allowing Mega to play their game. Look at this pressure. Finally finds a way in with a dash light to apply a little bit of block string. I love that challenge. You just jump up there and meter up there in the air. Screw it.
Oh, but if you try to do it too many times, you get blessed by that JH, the pizza cutter. And now, Ladewaybac striking first blood.
No, you better give me one of those slices.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of hungry up in here. MegaDosage, though, does not want to take any of that medicine. Trying to stagger some pressure here. Nice stand dodge.
Yeah, dude, because Ladewaybac was able to go for that spot dodge, he was actually able to get a punish on the projectile throw. Usually that's very safe and plus on block, like right there. It allows you to get some follow-up. So if you know it's coming, you go for the spot dodge, you can obviously take your turn, and that's exactly what MegaDosage is going to do here. He said, I am sick of these 2Bs being in the air all the time. You're paying the price with this air-to-air conversion.
I love the fact that MegaDosage waited for the second jump before challenging there against Ladewaybac. Got a huge grip of damage as the reward. The JH good blocks using that block button.
We're chilling back. I like that little sneak up dash grab. Mega was on the lookout for it. It was a delayed grab. Oh, big punish. Unfortunately, couldn't get too much off of it.
Missiles, keep it safe, keep it plus, as a matter of fact. There's the throw there, or Ladewaybac gets blessed in the air. MegaDosage is challenging at the right times. Is going to spin the strike into the chain, 2 of them, and going to go into battle 3.
That's the benefit of Mega playing very conservative with their BP, right? We never saw Brave Counter coming out because we wanted to wait for that one opportunity. But as I say that, we let the DP go instead. So now we're paying a lot of dividends on this damage, and Ladewaybac cashing out a lot of this big paycheck.
Yeah, combo limit as well. The hanging and falling JM for Ladewaybac. Going to put MegaDosage on to a critical situation here. Nice Brave Counter though. Here we go.
Oh my god, this is a terrible spot. A skill on a block will kill. We're just gonna let it go on the reversal instead. Ladewaybac dominating the final round in what was looking like a pretty close game.
For sure. Ladewaybac finding the answers there, finding some critical punishes. MegaDosage had a bit of a game plan and it was kind of working. 2M works right there. Ladewaybac jumping again for the second time. The double.
The third time, this time it working out too. Calls out the spot dodge, gets a punish on it, puts you into the corner. The wall bounce is going to let you extend your combo to even do some more damage. Oh, he didn't know what was going on. We saw blue, so we just blocking.
Yeah, ain't enough calculus in the world to add up them plus range, let me tell you. Ladewaybac, again, challenging with the 5M, getting a hit, staggering some pressure here. MegaDosage trying to find a way to get some offense going, but the 5M show continues.
Yeah, you know what else? The show's got to go on here. Thank you, Saya, for that sub and for running this stream. Go ahead and give some shouts to Saya SP for putting in the work to give us this beautiful, beautiful gameplay we're seeing right now. Ladewaybac on a tear right now.
Full skill meter as well. Went for the throw and gets punished with the jump. MegaDosage has to end it here. Goes for the ultimate light wall and doesn't. Oh, but gets the baddest shimmy of all time, the 2-step.
Dude, just a 1-step in, 1-step out, crouching medium to close it all out. Mega, 1 round away from closing up, evening up the set.
I like that DP on the jump in attempt from Ladewaybac. MegaDosage has really found some aerial answers that we have not seen so far on this stream.
Yeah, or just in any stream, honestly. I've been watching a lot of 2Bs this week on tournaments, and I've yet to see this many challenges in the air by just jumping up to meter, and it seems to be working out.
Certainly. Ladewaybac on a dash up throw here. Another frame kill with the 2L potentially for just the meatiest of throws. And air goes in MegaDosage's favor.
You're jumping right back in. Full screen jumps for both players. Mega catching your toes with the dashing heavy or dashing medium. Coming right back in. Wall bounce. Spin it on the raging strike.
Yo!
It's even more juicy damage. And we're going to get the refund. He literally built the 100 meter with that final swing.
That is some tax return if I've ever seen it, for sure. Ladewaybac, almost laid all the way down, but answers back with the wake up buttons. Gonna go into the ultimate beam here to continue the combo.
Oh my god, that was supposed to be a brave counter. We didn't have enough meter to get the chain afterwards, but we call out the crouching heavy, stuff out that double jump. That's gonna be Mega putting a point on the board with Katalina.
MegaDosage making sure to take those vitamins. Nice 5M punish on the thrust for Ladewaybac, starting off the way that they won in game 3.
Another challenge, another 6XL coming right back in there. Something I've been noticing a lot here from Mega is that whenever you see him dash in to try to bait out a grab, he tends to go for the jump option to bait out and try to fall down with a jumping like heavy.
Yeah, that's going to be something that I think we're going to have to pay attention to. But again, a nice check on the hovering jump attempt from Ladewaybac, but Mega really didn't get much off of it. Another jump in on a punish, but not much. Gets a tick throw.
Dude, that tick throw was so delayed on top of that. Oh, but good confirm coming out from Lade. We got the 1-2 buckle my shoe combo, immediately devastating that health bar.
Yo, Ladewaybac taking a book out of the classics, but jump in here for MegaDosage, trying to defend against this set point.
Okay, applying the pressure, using the EX projectile to help reset it. Delayed grab, that's okay. We're jumping back. We know 2B wants to be in the air, and we get the cross up. A very big gamble, by the way, because if they block, you're in the corner, and instead, we're going to get a lot of damage in the process, cashing out that Skybound art to do a hefty amount of damage and push you into a no-key situation.
Yeah, the dash up staggers again from MegaDosage. No, they only need a tap to send us into a final round. There's the reversal, but Ladewaybac got a lot of work to do.
Oh my god, I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even think about that. You can parry the Brave counter.
Yeah. Good stuff. Here we go. Final round of the set between these two, MegaDosage versus Ladewaybac.
Coming right back in. Final round to try to get into that top 8. You know both these players want that spot. Being in winner's side, guaranteeing yourself a top 5 finish is definitely tantalizing, but all relies on this little final game. Good jump out to get that side swap.
Oh, the challenge on the pod ground pound. MegaDosage has just found such good timing off this staggers. 5L connects.
Yeah, had a drop combo, but does not matter because we're coming right back into it. Cash out the Skybound out one more time. Who says Katalina can't do damage?
Well, damage she definitely has in droves. Jumping in again. MegaDosage trying to close the door with the 2M. Oh, too far for the Raging Strike.
That is a heartbreaker, even with the balance patch that happened. That balance, just a patch in general that happened last time. Those can go a little bit farther, but unfortunately, Ladewaybac is going to be able to steal that right back and put Mega into a very terrible situation. We have no BP to go for Brave counter, and we're taking 50% additional damage, and you are dead because of that. That was the most unfortunate Raging Strike. It cost them the game.
Yeah, it's 600 plus of us in here. Come on, we can definitely get that done as we move forward to another top 16 match. Loser side, Kain versus Hippolass.
Okay, Kain was playing previously against Lazy Ruin and did a really good job at the start of the match, but then ended up getting found out by Lazy Ruin's Nier. So now we're facing off against another pretty common character who's on the Ferry, Hippolass, and we're starting off the exact same way that we did last time, Maverick.
Yeah, Kain aggressive on the Percival. Hippolass this time being stuck in the corner, and unlike against the Belial, opened all the way up. Kain striking first blood.
Gonna engage into this next game. Look at these dash lights, gets the grab, puts you right back into the corner. Kain is doing this a lot, the aggression, because you want to be up in Ferry's face. Ferry's gonna be at prime position at that medium range.
Yeah, you definitely want to allow yourself to be into that 5H range, which Percival, you know, be able to pressure again and then close in once you get the confirm, just like this. EX Fireball continuation into the skewer. We're cooking them.
Yeah, and that command dash is really hard to deal with because if you don't know what's going to come out, it could be a low, it could be just a long-lasting pressure reset. That's the low. It's catching your feet, and it's happening so often. And Kain's just going to take a speed run here in game number 1.
Yeah, Kain, this is the momentum that Kain loves to play at. Just bowl over the opponent with oppressive force, not give them a chance to play the game, and DP liberally just like that.
Oh my god, dash light 3 times in a row. Hippo too scared to try to go for that challenge because, you know, if you manage to not catch that 6XL and instead it's a light, like a crouching light or a crouching medium, you're going to get called out by the frame trap instead.
Kain calling up 1-800 damage, charging all the way up. The jump over the throw tech, and Kain, Raging Strike, heavy continuation, another one, and we're putting him back on the grill.
This guy might as well have gotten 1-800 stocks from that ultimate one, right? That gives him so many stocks right afterwards, which just enhances a lot of his specials to get more damage, more hits done, and more block string.
A nice 5M conversion there. Again, goes for the dash forward over. Oh, sorry, the big swing off of the Lord Strike. Yeah, Hippolass really hasn't had a chance to play the video game. I'm going to be real with you, Austin.
Yeah, it's been a struggle. I feel like Hippo's just constantly been in a bad spot. We're going to need another Skybound art. Use the Raging Strike to get the refund right afterwards. I don't know what Hippo could do at this point. Die! That's what you do. You just die. You don't even get a chance to play after that. Hippo didn't get a play.
Pack it up. Kain was like, yo, this is relink.
Whole new level this tournament. We didn't get to see him too often today. We only saw one set, but it was a dominating set, and we might see the exact same thing happen here unless Synn's got some tricks up their sleeve.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, we saw Synn up against the Vaseraga and Fuselit. able to lock in, get it done. But again, Aarondamac was super dominant up against Lazy Ruin on this Belial.
Bro, he wanted to pet her dragon. Like, get off. Don't you know personal space?
What is going? No, he does not. He does. His chest is out. Aussie, he shows up chest out. You already know what it's about.
No, he's got the one button. He's got to have the one.
Nah, bro. that button is struggling right now.
Need to resew that, but like we're gonna resew this parry. I like that he opted to just run right past her to get that side swap, which is very important. But Synn really good at challenging any of these pressures with a button and turning it into a raging strike.
Asmodeus, check, cancel. The ultimate helicopter though from Synn.
Going right back in, going for that claw to be able to just call you out, but that's okay. We got guard point on this.
Shields up.
Bro, they both grabbed at the exact same time, but they were both too far away.
That's the Granblue, baby. But raging strike into the chain for Synn. Going to get first blood against Aarondamac.
Linkin Park playing in the background while we get ready for this next round here. Synn getting called out immediately by Aaron. This is where Aaron likes to shine, right? The second we have a really good round start and gets you into the corner, this is where the mix begins. This is where a lot of his opponents can start to falter. See if Synn has an option. No! Gets the shimmy instead.
Yo, Aarondamac with the dance moves on the floor. Gonna lay Synn down in this round.
God, you're dead. That's a perfect. That's a perfect. Synn didn't even get a single skill on a block for chip.
Wow.
Or the actual round 3 of game number 1. Let's get it, y'all.
Aaron staggering away again. Just trying to see if Synn is going to blink. Has not so far. There's the laser catching Aaron trying to run up.
Oh, I love the patience from Aaron, recognizing that Synn was trying to go for a grab bait, since that seems to be Synn's MO, right? Dash right in front of you, then go for the jump lightning, and then Aarondamac blowing you up with a close heavy on counter hit. Gonna take out so much damage in the process. That's over 50%.
I'm gonna need more than half, says Aarondamac, dashing forward. Goes for a little bit of safe jump setup. Synn end up in the corner right now, trying to find a way to get out of this pressure. Oh, the biggest shimmy of all time from Aaron.
He can't keep getting away with these shimmies, dog. Cashing out every single diamond in the process. Aaron gonna take away that first game in this race to 2. And you saw all those crouching mediums that were coming out, dude. Not only is that plus on block, it's also a low. So that is just a very scary move to deal with when you're on the receiving end.
Yeah, it can certainly keep you locked down. And Aaron with a great throw punish immediately with the 2L.
They're gonna go for that ultimate copter just to get you out of dodge. Trying to poke out a little bit. Does it one more time because you don't want to even give Aarondamac the opportunity to start up his pressure, like right now.
I like that roll through too, trying to get the corner pressure going. But Synn able to get a dash up throw, charge up the batteries just enough throughout the laser.
Man, it just isn't a Zooey unless you see a dash medium coming out. That overhead, such a classic.
Oh yeah, that is one of the staples for sure. But Synn low on BP, has to be careful. The shoulder connects. Aaron able to get the link. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt really bad, actually. This might even kill, actually. You're dead. 50% additional damage on top of that? Yes, sir.
Dunzo is Synn in this round, and just like that, Aarondamac on set point.
Round starts, the opposite just go for the reversal before Synn gets any sort of pressure. Trying to bait out the Brave counter, managed to get the Raging Strike because of that delay in the gap. We're just gonna super jump out of that corner. I don't want to deal with this.
You know, I'm tired of being here. Nice 2H there, goes into a little bit of charge, did not get the counter hit, so it's pretty much all you get off of that. Synn, again, low on BP, has to keep this offense going. There's the Brave counter from Aarondamac.
Okay, more kicks happening. Oh, I love the patience. Man, that was the longest shimmy of all time. He did it so much.
Here we go.
Is he dead?
Damage? I don't think so. I don't think so. Close to it, though. Damn near. Last chance for the dance for Synn.
Well, he's dead now. Aarondamac closing that out very dominantly, I might add, securing himself a winner's final spot here because of all the options, multitude of options they have at their table.
All right, so it's going to be Diaphone on the off-white with Ladewaybac on the standard white. Both playing 2P.
Okay, keeping it up, going to go for that parry on top of that. Good clash, good answer on top of that. Going to be able to go for that grab immediately. Now you're going to notice they're both rocking that 2P costume like you said. It's going to be the deeper white one, I guess, is the one that is Ladeway, the one currently getting mixed.
Yeah. Diaphone on the yellow. I like that from production. It's a little bit of a, you know, a tinge to it, but no tinge to this. Ladewaybac getting blasted up. The gravity well. Wow, the challenge and immediately into the SSBA.
Gonna get you back up. Ladewaybac showing that we are not out of this fight just yet. Getting that super skybound art's gonna eat 2 of those diamonds, as well as cash out a lot of damage. So Diaphone's gonna run out of options, but it doesn't matter. We get the grab.
I like that from Diaphone, that option there. Going to take first blood. Ladewaybac had a little bit of an answer, but it was just so low on life.
Coming right back in, gets yet another grab. And what's crazy is that, you know, I was saying that I've seen the 2Bs face off against each other before. These were the 2 players.
Oh, there you go. This is the run back to the run back in a whole different bracket. Diaphone.
Yeah, this literally happened yesterday.
Tried to continue forward, but Ladewaybac did a great job with the JH of establishing some offense. Decides to go for the block. Gets some skill back. The reversal, though, from Ladewaybac.
Okay, Hammer to increase that pressure. Just going to go for the Brave counter right on top of you. Diaphone opting to go for the double jump. Can't find its mark. I love these mix-up. You thought a grab was going to come out, and that's not what it was. It's going to be a crouching light instead. We put you back in the corner. Diaphone going to cash out that meter for a big amount of damage.
Almost dead, but not quite. Ladewaybac not in the ground just yet. Anti-projectiles. M again. Nice stand dodge.
Just going to go for the beam instead. I mean, at that point, like, Diaphone was trying to play for the chip game. So if it lands, it lands.
No, that was smart. Smart risk reward there for Diaphone. Going to take first blood here in winner's side of top 8 against Ladewaybac.
And she's not even using a katana. That is a lead pipe she picked up off the ground, and she's beating you with it, dude.
Just whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, and this is what it's going to be able to take. Oh my god, it goes for the home run swing. Really good pressure reset, but it doesn't matter because Ladewaybac gonna find the answer here in the corner. Calls out the mash, puts you in the corner, mixes you up with the stall, and baits out the Brave counter in the process.
Ladewaybac pulling the recliner again out of the skies. Last chance for the dance here for Diaphone. A lot of work to do. Good tech on the throw from Ladewaybac.
Not committing to the crouching heavy, by the way, which, granted, from 2B, that crouching heavy goes so high into the air.
Yeah, it goes really, really high. But either way, Ladewaybac keeping the risk low again, finishing out the way Diaphone did in that previous round. So Ladewaybac 1 round away from sending us into game 3.
Diaphone again going for these stalls. I dig it. Just jump up there, stall to bait out the grab. Not the biggest punish, but at least you get corner control in the process. Puts you right back into the blender, and this is where things are starting to get risky. Does it one more time. No confirm this time.
No confirm. Goes for the plus frame ender on the pod slam. Keeps the block pressure and caught the stand dodge. But no big combo off of it. Diaphone now put into the corner. Went for the throw tech and gets punished.
Yeah, I thought you were going to land right on top of them and call them out with a grab instead. And because you got guessed wrong, you're going to take all this damage, lose a BP in the process, but you still got 2. You're still rocking.
Yeah, you're still chilling. Gets a low hit as well. Cancel into their own Skybound art. Not enough to kill, but Diaphone has advantage in the 5M. Advancing normals.
Yeah, even got the refund on top of that. So just in case you were sitting there with 3 diamonds, could have easily turned that into something in case you didn't get guessed right for that next one.
The JH, though, from Ladewaybac, going to start them out just right in this final round here of game 2, plus frames.
Dude, the mix-up again. Every time you see TV go for like that little bit of a mini dash, it's probably going to be either a crouching light or a grab because it's so quick. So you just got to be at the ready. Oh, good challenge coming out from Diaphone.
Missed the pickup there on the ultimate beam, but has this corner now. Goes for the tackle. A double for your troubles. What we're going to be, we're going to hit combo limit. What the reset looking like. The hangout. Ooh, good recovery from Ladewaybac.
Opts to go for the reversal just to relieve a little bit of pressure, but we connect that heavy right afterwards to keep that damage climbing. Diaphone just needs one more swing to take out this set, and it's gonna be the grab. Using the gravity to pull Ladewaybac towards you so that a grab was even on the table, catching him completely off guard. Yeah, and it's really, I'm really happy to see Kain make it this far. Seeing a Percival in top 8 at TNS, not the most common thing, if at all, I don't think.
No, not at all. Not in Rising. So this is it's nice to see for sure.
Yeah, homie just made it out there. I remember, I think there was like a Percival in DreamHack at some point, but other than that, like this guy is not common to see on stream. So we're gonna see if he's gonna be able to face off against Lunar's Cag, who is no stranger to top 8. It's getting second at both the TNS and a WASD Open. So having that resume is definitely gonna give Kain a run for his money.
Here we go, good check again. Gonna lay down the Hex on the ground. Oh, big 2H. Here we go, Kain getting it started just like always.
Oh, the delay just runs up against the grab immediately right afterwards, but Kain's so good at calling out these things, and we got a spot dodge on the table. Get rid of that Raging Strike buffer. I'm going to come in and now get the ultimate punish, because you also lost a BP in the process.
Oh my
and we're
goodness.
betting it all on the reversal.
Yeah, gonna die for that is Kain. We've seen Kain use the DP liberally, escape pressure, not willing to guess, but the patience for Lunar pays off.
Okay, jumping into round here, Cag already on a really good tear here. This is what, I mean, again, Lunar has been doing really well in tournaments as of late, and this is the reason why we keep an iron will against characters like this. Kain now finding the opening.
Oh, I thought Kain had sized up the dash under perfectly, but Lunar able to get a hit now, lays down the trap. Again, good check with the wake up 5L from Kain.
Dude, if there's one thing I've noticed from just watching Kain all day today is he is really good at stuffing out these offensive options with that close light.
Oh, the turnaround light. Kain knew, wide awake at the wheel, able to tie things up in this game 1.
Bro, immediately. I mean, that's the thing we got to do against the likes of Cagliostro, right? You can't let her get away with these constant teleports. You got to go for the optimal punish, and we're already having an optimal round start.
Kain keeping it optimal right now, and you kind of have to at this point in the bracket. You do not want to let any bit of damage off or positioning off the table. Late tech on the throw. Kain playing a little bit more patiently, tries to size up the teleport. The ultimate Hex going to protect, but the 5H connects.
Dude, he is scoring these far heavies so often. That range on that jumps over the trap to get the jumping light, converts it into some more damage, charges a stock for his trouble, has 3 stocks to play with, and doesn't even need to spend them afterwards. You're done. Kain taking game 1 against Lunar?
Kain lacing up the I Cook 'em 12s to jump over Lunar's assault. That was good stuff.
This is unprecedented, but Lunar catching the far H. Granted, you don't have much meter to play with at that point. And Sesko, thank you so much for the sub to bring that into this match, because honestly, I'm digging the match, and so are the subs.
Absolutely. Big stuff. Big shoulder as well on the DP. The 5H connected from downtown. Air-to-air goes in Lunar's favor. Going to lay down the seal on the ground. The schmovement.
The movement, the drill, the cogwheel into the skybound art. There's the blender, there's the mix. You're stuck in the middle of both those dragons. That's going to be round 1 going to Lunar in game 2.
Yeah, Jimmy and Billy came out to play for sure. Lunar certainly wants to see a game 3. Kain playing a little bit patiently at round start, trying to respect the space that Cagliostro can claim.
I thought I was going to go for a brave counter instead. Opts to just go for that little bit of a dash. But now the spears once more coming out. We're jumping like crazy to get rid of these traps. But now the trap was still active there. It gives Lunar some additional routes in the process. So instead, Kain's going to try to delete it instead.
Yeah, this is dead right here. Gets counter hit. Lunar able to close it out with a perfect. We're going into game 3.
Didn't even need the double dragon scribe on her that time around. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, River City will handle itself sometimes. You know, it'll resolve.
It got it. These streets are safe for now as Lunar comes right back in, playing incredibly safe this game number 2, ending it with a perfect. I mean,
oh no!
Just before, that's a very risky reversal, but not too big of a punish.
Honestly, got away with one for sure. But Kain slowly losing that life lead. Good interrupt from Lunar. Again, more seals on there. The golden spear as well. Kain can't even look at the portfolio.
Dude, sometime, okay, Raging Strike gonna spend 2 BP to just refuse the chain, and Kain didn't even try to go for it. We're not gonna lose any meter in that process, so that BP is now gone and obliterated. Tries to spend on the Brave counter, at least you're gonna steal your turn right back from that pressure. DP, get off of me.
What a DP from Kain, the bold and the brave, but gets hit with the ultimate seal, and Lunar putting themselves on set point.
Way too high in the air, and because the seal was on top of you, you had to move or just hold that block because it was going to hit you regardless. Lunar looking incredibly strong, but Kain still trying to find these stray hits.
It's going to be the key to open up Lunar and put them into a bad situation. The carpet gets put on the ground. Kain tries to go for the anti-air, but it goes the wrong direction.
Yeah, I mean, that's the downside of Percival's reversal, right? It's like a double-edged sword. He lunges so far forward before going up, and Lunar was right above him.
I like that Brave counter on the side switch attempt from Lunar. Kain, again, dispelling any dangers there. 5H connects. Almost done is Lunar. Ultimate carpet there. Another one. He said, we'll lay down the living room and your bedroom for free.
Dude, that is a moving company I want to work for, bro, because he is just sending those projectiles. Here we go. Lunar coming in one more time, getting a lot of mileage out of these dash lights, but Kain's had enough. Stuffs out the third one in case it was coming. Gets the air-to-air, converts it into the corner to give him some free stocks, which he desperately needs. In this matchup in particular, it's hard for Percival to gain these stacks because Lunar can hit you at anywhere on screen.
And Kain using those stacks very well. Another carpet, the whole home treatment, but Lunar able to escape with the throne. You got to watch out for the Sky Seal as well. Lunar playing patiently in the corner.
You got to look out for these grabs on top of that, because if you manage to land a grab, you can turn that into a combo right afterwards while the seals are in play. Kain playing safe, gets the light, gets the Raging Strike. That's going to be Kain moving into top 8 with top 5 with Percival, defeating Lunar in this top 8 bracket, rocking the grappler extraordinaire, facing off against SQ. First time we've seen in top 8 for quite a while, so it's a very pleasure to see that 2B seems to be working out for her. But right now, Beef doing a fantastic job of getting these 2 command grabs and the air-to-air. Again, people are starting to figure this out about 2B fighting against her. You want to challenge her in the air. Another command grab, Maverick?
Just gripped up by the Beef. SQ able to fight her way out of the corner. Big combo, coast-to-coast type of situation.
Yeah, going from west to east. Now we're stuck here in New York City as SQ continues that pressure on, but too far away. Not going to be able to connect the Skybound Art, but at least we still have the health lead, but maybe not for long.
Yeah, SQ also has a lot of Skybound meter, but ultimate command grab, not quite done yet. SQ goes for the reversal. Beef has a huge life lead, but SQ might be able to make things turn around.
Yeah, I was hesitating for a second because I didn't think they were in chip range, but now they definitely could die to chip. But it doesn't matter because SQ is going to be able to find that mark. Beef just needs one skill to come out to hit the block. Doesn't even need to use the skill, just punishes the 2H instead.
So that 2H, as you said, is incredibly massive, but the recovery on it takes for days, and Beef was able to punish on the whiff.
Very tricky jump to avoid in the process, right?
Yeah, it's going to be one that I think Beef will try to use time and time again, but SQ has this corner pressure, extending, gets the home run screen. That recharges skill as well, allows 2B to use more of her moves.
Bro, I just realized we have 3 2Bs in top 8. This is insane.
You know, it'd be that way sometimes. Big pickup off of the 2M. Home run swing connects, was not able to continue the reversal for Beef. But there's a lot to cook here if they want to move forward.
Okay, we're going to cook up this 2B right now with that command grab, trying to get off of that combo Brave counter to give yourself some leeway here. Beef still has more than 1 health, so can eat at least 1 more chip block before sealing your fate. And it's with a spot dodge trying to preserve that 1 additional health will not work against that barrage. Whenever someone's that close to chip against 2B, she's going to use that bomb move because it's almost near impossible to avoid unless you're ready for it.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Vanilla's Rams, right? The ultimate Rams is just almost, I mean, it's almost impossible to get away from them unless you're already in the skies. But SQ, no surprise here, able to continue forward with the 2B oppression.
Yeah, the bomb's just coming in, forcing you to hold that block string. And now, speaking of holding a block string, that H was so far away that there was no conversion coming out. He didn't want to spend the meter in the process. She's doing a good job of applying even more damage as it continues to climb here in the corner. Beef struggling to find an answer.
SQ with the safe ender fades away as well. The Raging Strike, and again, forces out the Brave counter there. Did not want to die. Beef, low on life, has to be careful with Chip as well. The jump over could get something started.
I don't know if we have enough resources to be able to do something, but SQ is going to be taking 50% additional damage, which is why I did so much option. We had to go for the Hail Mary grab. Can't be able to land it. We're still in Chip death, and we're just going to go for the reversal. Even if you are blocking to bait it out, you are still going to die to that. That's why SQ opted to just throw it out there. Spot dodge would have worked, but that's about it.
Yeah, unless Beef canceled into their own reversal afterwards, spot dodge or that would have got the job done. But either way, SQ going to go up 1-0.
It continues to let that damage fly. Brave counters to kick you off of them. Comes right back in with a command grab. This is what Ladiva has to do. This is like Beef's entire game plan. Is you just got to go for that strike throw mix up, and you can't even take the throw. You have to commit to a jump or just be backstepped in order to try to avoid it.
Speaking of jump, big jump in there for Beef. Able to put SQ into the corner. 5M connects as well. Putting the damage down into the Skybound art. Yo, I think this is it. Oh no!
Not quite. Still being able to live on for not much longer. Stuffs it out with the kick. Beef gonna take away that first round.
Good stuff for Beef. Answering back here in this game too. Does not want to give the momentum over to SQ, but again, the 5M going to work for 2B.
SQ getting a lot of mileage out of that Gatling gun, by the way. That's one of the only moves, skills that 2B can do that doesn't cost any meter whatsoever. So you're not going to use any of your skill to be able to like make that move come out.
It also keeps the string safe, right? I think it ends at like -3 or something like that. So common use. You've seen some characters interrupted, but again, it's one of those things that you're probably going to have to get used to seeing. Ultimate Lariat, I like the Brave counter off of that.
Oh, dude, we bet it all with the dash heavy. What's very ambiguous about that move in particular, it's pretty much the same animation as the dash medium, but it's an overhead versus a low, so you just have to gauge where she is in the direction. But right now, Beef out of resources. We spend it all. We have no BP, we have no meter. We have to do or die at this point.
Ain't got nothing but a hope and a prayer. 2H there for SQ, going to put her on set point.
Yeah, strong Brave counter coming out from SQ. Because we ended up doing it, it put Beef into chip range, which is a very scary spot to be in. And speaking of a scary spot to be in, another crouching heavy comes plugged in for more and more damage, as well as the corner carry.
And the missiles are going to allow another combo in this corner. SQ with the setup, goes for the throw on the reversal. Forces the Brave counter again from Beef. Does not want to hold the pressure, but the 5M after the Brave counter for SQ, closing the door on Beef's run.
Versus God. See how this is going to be able to play out. And we're going to see how this round one going to be able to start. The round start, if anything, Percival's like going for that far heavy round start. It's very common.
Oh, yeah, but the big jump in for Kain. DP ender as well.
Getting a lot of mileage out of that command dash. He tends to go for like the immediate sweep right afterwards, but got a little bit overzealous, trying to show that we have a meterless DP, and Synn was just playing too patient for your taste.
Yeah, Synn was certainly aware of Kain's tendencies here. Got to hold the thunder. Nice timing on the Brave counter, but Synn spinning it right back at you. Gets a little bit of a hit. Another block DP. Synn wide awake, saying not like that.
I was about to comment about how Kain's defense all day today has been incredible, knowing the optimal solutions to get out of a lot of this offensive pressure. But there's one thing he's not doing. He's being very risky with these reversals, just trying to force Synn to be like, hey, listen, you continue to block this. This might even be conditioning for later on in the set. We don't even know, because the fact that he's done it twice in a row might give Synn a little bit of hesitation whenever they try to go for some pressure.
It's true. Doing it early, like you said, early in the bracket, could lay it in the opponent's mind that I will pull the trigger. Speaking of which, Synn trying to pull back this life lead onto their side of things. Kain going to get blessed up. Raging Strike, full combination. Ultimate Dragon. We're bringing out the flute.
Now you're going to be able to try to go for that combo reset, pull out the lightning instead to give yourself a big amount of block stream, but we're going to go for the Raging Strike into the Skybound art, get the refund on the BP, plus do a lot of good damage for measure, and Kain in a really bad spot. We do have 100 meter, but did not see the dash medium coming in with the overhead.
Yeah, that was a nice little sneaky way to end the round for Synn. Going to go up 1-0 here in top 8. The dash L immediately from Kain, trying to get the engine started.
And there it is. We're revving it up with these command dash lows coming in immediately again and again, trying to go up with a lot of close lights to try to feint out a tick throw, but good conversion coming out. Can't get the follow-up. Opts to just go for the reset instead, try to get the correct media afterwards.
You know what? I like that ultimate copter because it caught the extended hurt box from Kane's normal there, canceled out the flame carpet as well, and Synn able to play the video game, did not get run over, but Kain still with a commanding life lead. Again, another carpet. How many rooms in your home? We'll supply all of them.
Dude, I mean, you better get some insurance on that room because everything was on fire. You saw how much damage Synn took in the middle of that, but unfortunately, Bennett, all with that DP, was hoping Synn was going to block and get chipped out, but now we are out of meter. We're taking 50% additional damage. We are now bleeding out. No meter, no BP to speak of, but we just will send the ultimate projectile because even if you block it, you're done.
Kain cauterizing the wound there, almost was out of, but gonna have to keep it going to send us into game 3. Synn only 2 rounds away from ending this whole deal.
Bro, you can just tell Kain labs this game against all the entire cast. Always knowing the correct answer in a lot of these offensive situations. Gets the command dash one more time to get the big combo. We're spending the ultimate to give ourselves some big fat stacks.
Yo, all 9s here. We are looking really good in that portfolio, but the dodge from Synn, continuation with the Raging Strike and Chain. Going to use the EX into the ultimate for max conversion and the Thunder for Oki. Wow, what a check from Kain.
Coming right back in. Dash Light going to get Brave countered right back out of you. 100 meter here sitting on Kain. Gets a grab in the process. Still 7 stocks. Probably going to have enough stocks for the rest of this game. I guarantee you that. Gets the far medium. Converts it into the dash. And that's going to be Kain taking game number 2 to even up this race to 2.
And it has been a full-on sprint. Forget the marathon type of things. We're trying to get here in 100 meters or less. And here we are, game 3 to continue on in the top 8. Great DP on the copter.
Yeah, saw it coming in, goes for the dive to be able to just kind of mix up when you're timing on the jump. Having that aerial tool is so good for mixing up a lot of these crouching heavies for as a anti-air punish.
Carpet gets laid down again, but the copter over has been the answer for Synn.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Sending that fire, just your health just dwindles. It's exactly what he wants to go for. It gets another conversion, puts it into a Raging Chain, and tries to go for the command grab, but Synn's just not having that. Just use the reversal to get out of any stranger situation.
Evacuation station and the Thunder on the throw tech attempt. Synn has been using that all bracket long, and this time gets him a good 45% damage. Overhead lands the check and the finish. Synn leaving Kain at the table, potentially going to have to pay everything.
Not only is Synn getting away with a lot of these throw baits with the jump lightning, we're also getting away with a lot of these dash mediums, catching a lot of people off guard from that far away with an overhead. It's very sneaky, and we're seeing it come into so much awesome power coming out from Synn.
There's the laser. I like that, swinging in the neutral space, claiming that area, but good checks from Kain. Once again, the carpet, no thank you. I have a condo. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't need that right now. Just coming right back in, trying to find these lights as a way to just call out any sort of mashing coming out. Kane's going to put up one more stock for himself, puts it into the lunge, gets the stab, can't get rid of the lightning.
5H into a stock charge. We only got 1 to spin. How will it be used? Kain looking to try to close the door on this round, send us into the final one. The staggers, good tech on the throw from Synn. Synn not out of it, has the Skybound art as well, but the ultimate flames going to catch Synn probably in jump frame startup.
Hey, regardless, final round here for this set. Winner that's going to move on into loser semis. You know Kain wants to make an even bigger mark on today's tournament, but Synn is wanting to not have any of that.
That DP from Kain was ridiculous, but blue flames coming out. Staggers here from Synn, gonna lay down the Thunder, putting Kain into the corner. Kain fighting their way out. The Brave counter though, and the check.
Yeah, recognizing that was a pressure reset tool, so Synn just going to use the diamond on that Brave counter, but now Synn is running low on resources in terms of the diamond department, and Kain can convert this into a Skybound art, doesn't want to do it. If he would have gone for that, could have easily just removed all of Synn's resources and give him 50% additional damage, but now Synn's going to respond in kind, using the final diamond themselves to try to put some more pressure on you. Bad situation for Kain.
Kain's nice stand dodge on the Thunder. The carpet again lays down. The dodge on the laser. The copter over, and the low check from Synn is going to close the door on Kain's run. Time to summon all the dragon.
That all was determined on that final exchange. Whoever got the next hit was going to be the win, and this time around ended up being Synn. Moving on into top 4 with the Zooey.
Delayed overhead, whereas SQ has done a lot of skill usage on Wake Up, so this should be really good.
Okay, gonna be using that double jump into the pod stall again. Gonna be a lot of aerial battles in this mirror match, but we got ourselves a canonical match from Final Fantasy 14. If you think about it, we got 2P versus 2B coming out here. 2B skin being represented by the SQ. Ladewaybac with the 2P skin, with the white skin.
Yo, shout outs to all the people that used to parse that raid. Did not appreciate that, but you know, I did my job. I hit blue.
Parsing a 24, man?
Listen, I played with some interesting individuals, and speaking of interesting, we're gonna keep it nice and curious here with this pressure. Challenge though from SQ, going to get the ultimate beam for the continuation and the tether.
If they're going to end that up with the hammer, jumps right in there, calls out the other jump with a jumping light. SQ being in a really good spot. Brave counter to brave counter. Now you're in chip danger range. Again, that's a really good tool for just putting someone at that 1 health mark. Jumps up with another jump light. SQ getting a lot of mileage out of that move.
Yeah, SQ has done that all bracket long. We'll see if Ladewaybac is going to make the adaptation here. Going for the guard crush. Was not in range with the 5M, close to it.
You're going to back up from that pressure, just try to reset a little bit of mileage here. But the thing that's going to be able to happen in this matchup is because both of these players don't have cooldowns to rely on, it's instead their skill bar for ammo. Sometimes if you're low on skill, it's a good idea to just chill back and wait for that to come right back up.
Yeah, it's rare that you see 2B in a skill drained scenario, just because a lot of her enders on her assault moves give her skill back just like that, especially if you time it properly, which Ladewaybac has SQ in a lot of trouble here after the Skybound art.
Yeah, but she does have 100 meter to play with, but it might not matter with that gravity coming right back in. Catches your toes with the crouching light, can convert it into a lot of damage, using that grappling hook to get right in front of you to continue this conversion. West Coast to East Coast one more time.
Yeah, that whole traveling expenses got to be adding up, just like this damage from SQ. Didn't go for the combo eliminate. Instead, went to the hangout, didn't confirm it though with the throw. Ladewaybac taking the opportunity for the 2M.
Dude, SQ had so many opportunities there where we just kept calling out these throw techs, attempting of them by jumping up, using the pod U just like that. One more time, keeps adding on to that damage. Ladewayback's gonna have to be really careful with these tech throws.
It's been really a curse of the bracket so far. We've seen so many people get blown up with the throw tech baits, hanging out. Nice blocks from SQ and the challenge. Ultimate beam again, and we're going, pack your bags. We're going to the other side of the country.
Yeah, going to the Caribbeans right now because you are going from left to right here. Both on kind of half health here, Ladewaybac in a very scary situation, but finds the opening and converts it into a raging chain and keeps that damage climbing, using a lot of the resources in the process.
Yes, that damage was huge. Ladewaybac baits out the brave counter and gets the full punish and going to be able to close the round. Oh, okay. No.
Not yet. We're going to go for that reversal instead. Chip is on the table here for Ladewaybac. SQ gets called out by the beam from downtown, and SQ going to be able to lose that first game to Ladewaybac.
That was a hard-fought win for Ladewaybac. SQ certainly not out of it. Was able to make that game very, very contested.
Yes, just being able to keep it up into a competitive match, insanely strong from then. And we're going to see this mix-up come out a lot from 2Bs, right? When you come up in the middle of your block string, you just do the pod throw move, which is really good for just like getting out of dodge or getting away from not giving away your turn.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, but another 5L wake up. The quick button check there from Ladewaybac.
Continues to walk up ever so slowly. I feel like this match is never taking place in the middle of the screen, if you notice. It's always in one corner or the other.
Speaking of which, we're going to the other side, Austin. We might as well get a timeshare over there because we're spending a lot of time in these corners, side to side again for SQ. Goes for the 2L stagger, the jump over with the H, the pizza slicer coming in to win again for Ladewaybac.
2B's like corner carry is absurd because of how long her strings can go for, right? Instead of having the normal like 3-hit combo string, she gets a quadruple string, which you can use and mix them up into like light, mediums, or heavies. So when you get caught in that, it just becomes natural. You're just going to get carried further and further to the other side.
On top of it, the skill usage from 236U, that delays the combo limit timing, and then the tether also lets you continue. So yeah, you're definitely going there if the 2B player wants you to. Out of skill, though, is Ladewaybac. SQ answering back, and speaking of ultimate skill usage, here we go. Tether him up. We're packed.
Packed like a rat here with the hammer. Puts you into the corner one more time. Catches your toes with the pod throw. We're just going to stall there for a second. We recognize that SQ was looking for something, and we get the parry punish to put you right back into the blender.
SQ could build up Skybound art here too. Does on this block string. Yeah, Ladewaybac got to be mega careful. SQ giving them space just to make the wrong mistake. And here we go. SQ.
Big
putting
punish.
her on the board.
Gonna say
Yeah,
a very good punish coming out from SQ.
Still got to defend another set point though. And Ladewaybac starting off this round aggressively.
And right back into your face. And a lot of these strings, we keep canceling them into like these lights into heavies or heavies into mediums, just like she can do in the Nier Automata game, right? Like these are very almost true combos. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that Raging Strike to connect, losing a BP in the process. What a clash.
Wow. And Ladewaybac going to be the one to win out in the end. 2-0 over SQ in a very competitive set versus 2B.
And it's only fitting that 2B's song plays for this. Aarondamac has been on such a tear this whole tournament. Anytime he gets any inch, he takes it a mile because his aggression game and mix-up game has been so strong, especially with the shimmies, as well as look at all these throws. He has connected already 2 throws on top of that, so that's going to turn into like conditioning for later on to get those shimmies that he so desperately likes.
And Diaphone tried to retreat there, but there was nowhere to go. Only the wall to greet you. Aarondamac going for the usual combo with Belial, canceling in the Skybound art. Diaphone not dead, but got to make the right read to stay alive in this round.
This is the Aarondamac that we've been seeing all day today, but now it's Diaphone's turn to get that corner pressure. Goes for the side swap with that grab, but Aarondamac just does it right back to you. That is 3 throws in one game coming out from Aaron.
Yeah, he sets that throw gameplay in the mind of the opponent nice and early, and then capitalize on it the rest of the set. We'll see if Diaphone's able to make those adjustments, though. Keeps the plus frames with the missiles, continuation on the combo.
And those spot dodges in the process, throwing out the pinwheel just really quick to try to respect in case Diaphone wants to play a little bit aggressive. But what's actually going on is Diaphone's backing up to build up that skill meter.
Yeah, and it's working out really well for Diaphone and when it comes to the range game of the projectiles, because the tether is projectile invulnerable. Diaphone finally gets a big hit here. Goes for the reset on the combo limit, hanging out. Good blocks from Aarondamac.
And because of how long these block screens have been, it let Diaphone build up so much ammunition in the process to be able to do some more skills right afterwards. But Aarondamac finds a way out using the reversal, but Diaphone catches you walking forward, goes for the crouching light, and converts it into a quick little Skybound art.
Trying to space things out with the 5M as well, but Aarondamac knows. He's like, look, I got a character that has a move like that too. I know when not to press.
You want to see me do it? Want to see me do it again? Here comes another Skybound art, puts you right back into the right side of things, eating up one of those juicy diamonds and tons of damage to boot. Free jump in on top of that.
There's the staggers, another diamond spent for Diaphone. The dodge, give me them frames.
Bro, Aarondamac thought he was going to continue the block string. That was definitely supposed to be a brave counter, and Diaphone knew exactly what he was trying to bait out there. Goes for the spot dodge instead. We spend our last diamond in the process to bet it all on this conversion to kill, and it doesn't. Reverse again. Oh, that's what you go for in the heat of the moment?
Diaphone pulling the trigger at the last moment, able to take that round away, and now we're in battle 3. 5M start, we're getting aggressive.
Yeah, give me that medium. Juicy medium to come right back into it. Block strings galore. We are waiting for Aarondamac to push a button. Look at Diaphone shimmy.
5M again for the conversion. Tackle, missiles, to keep that combo going and get some skill back as well. What's the Oki look like? Oh, we went for the empty jump low, the classic.
Classic. That's something you're going to see a lot from just Shotos in general, but this is anything but a Shoto coming out you. Diaphone taking that first game in a pretty dominant final round to boot. But good thing for Aarondamac is that this is a first to 3 since we're in final territory, so we got plenty of time to try to adapt to this pressure.
Yeah, let's buckle in. This might be a long one. 5H going to blow up the 5M startup. And Aarondamac again has one out on the advancing normal war. Gets the low as well and continuing that pressure.
Tearing up that damage, that combo continues to climb further and further. Diaphone got sick of it. Good use of the reversal of the override just to get rid of Diaphone being airborne. And now Diaphone pretty low on diamonds and meters, so we're not going to be seeing that refund anytime soon.
Let's see what the Oki game looks like. Diaphone went for the low several times, waits for the reversal, gets a punish off of it as well. Will he go back to the overhead? Frame kills. Just backing up, waiting for Aarondamac to make a mistake here. Missiles to keep it plus.
The more patient Aaron plays, the more meter Diaphone builds. It becomes kind of scary at some points, but now we're coming right back into it. Goes for the shimmy. There it is. Waiting for it this whole set, and Aaron manages to find its mark and take away that first round.
Aaron going back to the dance floor moves, getting themselves around here, trying to tie things up one apiece.
We are jumping back again and again, using that beam to just teleport yourself right in front of your opponent to get that free good block string. Aarondamac playing patient as always. Until the reversal.
Until the trigger gets pulled. Diaphone gladly taking that punish. Oki situation is going to be the interesting part. The hangout. Nice blocks from Aaron.
Dude, I like that dash in. Whenever you see 2B dashing in, especially Diaphone, he tends to go for grabs a lot, but now we're going to have to go for that gravity to pull you even closer, and look at all these lights. Trying to bait. He wants Aaron to push any button at all.
What's gravity to a man of the sky, says Aarondamac. Big punish and continuation here. Going to spend it.
Getting a huge punish off of the patience. Finally being rewarded for holding back for so long.
Diaphone was looking for a throw attempt. Nice counter on the Brave counter, but 2L check. Counter hit. Aaron confirms.
Dude, having a unique answer that 2B has on Brave counter itself, very strong tool. And we're going to see 2B probably going to level up that specific skill as time goes on.
Cancels into the pod, backs up through the pinwheel. Ooh, tried to probably start it with tether. Yeah, got clipped up a little bit. Aaron holding on to this life lead just barely. There's a Brave counter. Diaphone put on the back foot. Right back at you. No BP remaining.
Oh, on either side, but Diaphone finds the first hit. You're going to die, though, because you're taking 50% additional damage. But even if you weren't, I feel like you were at such low health that you were going to explode regardless.
Yeah, that was the last touch type of situation for both of them. Diaphone could try to run away with this 2-0. Put Aarondamac super on the back foot.
Yeah, another reversal getting baited out. Diaphone getting even more mileage out of these punish game on the reversals. Looking very strong.
Look at this skill meter back up again. Gonna lay down the hammer and gravity. Staggers hanging out. Aaron with the patience. Late throw tech, but went for the reversal at the end, and Diaphone picking up what was put down.
Dude, every single time we see Diaphone putting out that gravity, it's always just knocking on the door with that light, right? Standing light is just like knock with the hilt of the sword. But now Aarondamac at very low health has to get something cooking here, but unfortunately cooked a little bit too hard. That's looking a little burnt. Diaphone stopping that aggression in its tracks.
Yeah, a little too crisp on the edge right now for Aarondamac. Looking at an 0-2 situation, but Aarondamac, super strong player, been here before. Nice DP on the falling buttons.
Another dash light coming in, giving you that defensive pressure, but Diaphone is starting to get wise upon Aarondamac's attempts at trying to go for like these shimmies or the grab, because we just go for that quick little crouching light to stop you in their tracks again and again.
I like the dash L incorporation from Aarondamac. Gets a 5H as well. Big confirm on it into the Skybound art.
There we go. Easy peasy. Tons of damage in the process. Give me that BP, and you're going to lose a diamond for your troubles, and we're going right back in with a jump in. Going to notice that Diaphone's not falling for the shimmy this time around, just holding on to that block button for as long as possible. Comes right back in with a light. Going to respond, and Kain, yo, you stole my BP? Give it back, bro. I'm using my 50 coins this time around.
Yeah, I definitely need that back at you. But Aarondamac answering command grab, and now it's been implemented. Gonna have to be thinking about that. The tether through the pinwheel with the throw. Aaron, a tap away from getting this round.
Diaphone thought they were close enough away, but the second you go airborne, we're pulling the trigger on that reversal. Aarondamac's gonna shut down that momentum Diaphone was starting to build.
Aaron finally getting around as well, and here we go. The staggers. Diaphone has to hold this pressure.
Continues the block forever and ever here in the corner. We're going to wait for you to wait for that first opening. Diaphone backing off finally until getting right back in there to increase that damage. But the 6XL coming in clutch for Aaron.
Oh, pot slam. Nice fade back too. Good dodge from Aarondamac, trying to be elusive in this corner. The schmooth through the tether. Nice stuff from Aaron.
Dude, speaking of elusive, got right through that. And something you're noticing from Aaron is instead of spinning our meter on ultimates, it's always the Skybound R. We just want to get that big amount of damage, get the safe jump right afterwards, and steal one of those valuable VPs.
Yeah, it's a smart usage here for Aaron on the resource war. But now, in the corner, gets thrown again. Diaphone with the jump in. A delayed throw tech from Aaron. Diaphone takes that turn.
And not giving you the normal, so Diaphone can get the whiff punch. He's so desperately looking for. We're back here. Back against the wall. Diaphone with full meter. All he needs is that one hit, but Aaron's not going to give it to you. Instead, we're going to convert this into a raging chain. Can afford to do it a second time. Definitely going to cash this out. Doesn't even need to get that 50 meter for the ultimate variety. And finally puts a point on the board. We are still breathing.
Yeah, I don't know what Diaphone went for the after the pinwheel. Kind of stood up into it. I don't know what move that would have been, but either way, Aaron was wide awake and able to confirm off that. Now we're looking at 1-2. Aaron slowly but surely clawing their way back into the set.
Another dash in. We're starting to see this coming out. Aarondamac putting two pieces together as we find this answer to one of these moves. Good grab, by the way, from Diaphone.
Oh, but a challenge in the air from Aarondamac, able to keep Diaphone out.
Okay, Perry gonna have to just hold that block right afterwards. Here's the ultimate reversal coming out instead, applying a little bit of damage on top of you, just giving that free answer right afterwards. Trying to call out another shimmy. Both these players are not falling for these shimmies.
No, not at all. Keeping the defense nice and composed. Blessed on the overhead. 5M going to be the answer here for Diaphone, going straight into Super Skybound art.
Yeah, so that's going to delete 2 of those diamonds in the process, leaving Aaron with nothing, as well as taking 50% additional damage for the rest of this game. Unless he can kind of respond in kind, he can take back those 2 diamonds. He has the ability, but honestly, he'll get the kill before that even happens.
Yeah, absolutely. But the check... Oh, Aaron had it, but was not able to finish the combo. Diaphone hanging out. There's the tether, and yeah, plus frames counter hit for Diaphone on the 2L.
When things get stressful like this, you don't get the conversion afterwards. You hate to see it happen, giving Diaphone that win in the process. We'll see if he can still survive one more game, or Diaphone's going to take this set. Right now, Diaphone's looking very strong.
Yeah, has this corner positioning as well. Hammering away at the guard, full skill. Aaron with the punish with 5H. Well aware that that was a negative ender. Good stuff from Aaron, but Diaphone hanging out in the skies. Oh, almost ran into the JH, but Aaron gets a hit. Asmodeus ender, dash up L.
So many dash lights coming in clutch here. Finally gets the confirm we've been looking for. Raging chain into the corner. Tons of damage, and we still got plenty of meter to play with afterwards. The Diaphone once again on top of things with these grabs. Catches you with the overhead using the pod to your advantage.
And this is going to be some sizable damage here. Diaphone goes for the gravity reset. The Raging Strike was trying to be a brave counter. Diaphone immediately goes into Skybound art, but doesn't get a finish.
Oh no, one chip away from securing yourself a spot in Grand Finals. Diaphone wants it and finds the mark. Shoots off one final beam to guarantee yourself a top 2 finish here in TampaNeverSleeps number 8. This is could Diaphone win yet another tournament using a brand new character? Is this possible? Can he pull this off? Competitors coming up against each other. Let that intro rock.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love how all of Zooey's enders is just, yo, run it, pull up. Let's see what it's about.
she just wants to throw hands. And on top of that, calling to be a guest. Very cheeky.
I like it. Brave counter into the corner, laying down some of the Dragon Flame. Of course, the Granblue double with throw, but Synn gets the advantage.
Been a classic for 4 years now. It's not going to stop anytime soon. We try to go for the Raging Strike Oki situation. On top of that, nah, get that out of here.
Not want to see it whatsoever. 5M conversion. Ladewaybac going for the Raging Strike to take away a bravery point as well.
Oh my god, almost half of your life bar has been disseminated. And now jumping in with the heavy. Look at all this damage continue to climb. Taking 20% additional, only having that 1 BP, and mix you up one more time with the overhead, using the air pod to your advantage. That jump U is so strong.
It's all the way strong, and I don't think we've seen Ladewaybac go for the empty jump low, but the threat of it being there is enough to get the hit time and time again. Double jump, nothing doing though. Synn able to guard up.
Oh my god, catches you with the jump you yourself right on top of you. Getting that little bit of a wall bounce action here. Now it's Synn's time to cook here in the corner.
Get your skillets out. We're going to make a whole meal. No! Interrupted. Ladewaybac saying, that's all right. I'm full.
Yeah, it's like I already had my trip to Denny's earlier. I can't afford it again, as we're going to go for that another crouching light just to get them off of you. Dragon Laser coming in clutch. Now, with this character in particular, Zooey's all about trying to charge up that meter at the end, right? Because what happens is, as long as you have a little bit of meter, you can use one of those dragon moves, but you have to be able to find that opening to get that charge. But thankfully, sometimes you can charge it mid-combo.
Yeah, speaking of charge, this is going to be a full charge forward for Synn. Charging up and goes for the cheeky overhead for the finish. We've seen Synn close out rounds like that all day long.
It's not a Zooey game unless you see 6xm, I'm telling you.
I wonder if 2B has enough time to counter that thunder when it comes down.
Yeah, might be able to go for like that parry afterwards, something as an option. I mean, we've been seeing Diaphone experiment with the parry, but right now Synn is experimenting with the stagger pressure.
Oh, the interrupt! Yo, sword to the stomach, through the chest, and blast!
Homie said, what were you about to throw at me? What were you about to throw? Your pod? The pod friend? That's what you're going to do?
Oh, man. Synn not having any of that.
Yeah, coming right back in for game number 2. Synn holding down on that crouching block, immediately stopping any momentum Ladewaybac was starting to gather.
Oh, 2L connection here. Pick up from Ladewaybac.
Oh
Big
my
jump
god.
in.
Huge jump in. It's going to allow him to be able to turn this into a big combo, especially because we built enough meter mid-combo to turn it into a skybound art.
Wow, caught the extended hurt block of the windup of the heavy. Synn able to get out of jail.
You gotta remember, these weapons are not disjoints, and speaking of just weapons, we don't even need to use it. We go for the lightning instead, beating out that grab and continuing to let this damage fly. Applying pressure with the dragon. You just gotta have to respect that. Brave counter one more time. We're spending up the final resource trying to go for the mix-up, and instead put yourself into the corner. A terrible spot for Synn to be in.
Unfortunate for Synn. The Ladewaybac will take that time and time again. Dash M with the H with the guard point. Helicopter finish, high to hold the thunder pressure.
All this pressure coming through with the flame breath one more time, converts it into a raging strike. Didn't get enough meter to be able to get the refund afterwards, so spends it on the ult instead. Synn might have thought that they had enough meter to be able to try to build up the rest of it mid-combo.
Either way, looking pretty good on the dragon meter now. There's the 5M though from Ladewaybac. Want to take away some of that BP, extend the combo as well, end with the heavy string.
Yo, so many heavies, but catches the jump. Can't get the biggest combo in the world out of it, but that's okay. We get the smallest hit right afterwards, converted into a skybound art. Synn on set point right now. Gotta remember, we're back in best 2 of 3 territory for loser semis.
Yeah, it's do or die for Ladewaybac, or they're going to be laying all the way down. The flame interrupts the tether.
Oh man, damage is continuing to fly over and over. A lot of block strings, catches the low, and continues to let that damage fly. We got meter, and you bet your bottom dollar we're spending it on the skybound.
Shot! Synn
Right.
looking to one touch away, finish this off.
Yeah, shot right through the heart, but now you can't be too late. You got to get in there. Brave counter, takes a little bit more damage, catches the dashing medium, baits out the reversal, and shuts down that set. Synn taking out another 2B to make their way over into losers finals, guaranteeing themselves a top 3 finish here at GBS number 8 for TNS. For these players, because guys, they're putting on quite the show for us.
Yeah, this has been fantastic, and I know it will continue to be as we move into our last sets of the day for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. Synn out aggressively at the start. This is what you want to do.
Comes right back in with another dashing light. Backs up a little bit far enough away to bait out the grab, but didn't respond fast enough. And instead, because of the delay, you're eating up damage yourself.
Dragon Flame again. Aaron just patiently waiting. There it is, the dash L.
Comes right back in. Always finds its mark. Gonna always spin it on the Skybound on top of that. That's the Aarondamac way. That's the Belial way.
Big damage on the board. You see the dragon come down? Like, what happened?
Yeah, like, you good? Like, yeah. My homie needs some milk to get back up from that one, as Aaron gonna back up yet again, waiting for this big punish. Baits out the guard point and baits out a grab attempt coming out against Aarondamac, but things are dangerous for Synn. Doesn't even matter. We were out of BP. Doesn't care. As long as I get one more hit, I win.
Listen, I'm all good as long as I get this one touch and first blood going over to Synn.
Aarondamac once more throwing out that pinwheel, throws it right on top of you to increase that block string pressure. Synn's just going to get you off of them altogether, using the BP defensively to steal that turn.
I like that DP from Aarondamac, but the check from Synn, been so good with that all bracket long, earned just about corner position. Wow, what a counter hit. Summoning out the dragon, Tommy Oliver style.
Doing double spot dodges on top of that to avoid the lasers, but not enough to avoid that next hit. Synn responding in kind for this revenge match, taking away that first game in this race to 3.
Oh, I like the dash L spacing there from Aarondamac. Caught the button moving forward from Synn. Here we go, pressure time. 2M, good break on the throw. Dash L again, the left and the right shoulder.
That damage continues to climb further and further. Aaron now sitting at 100 meter. Gets the hit. Can't get a confirm off of that since it was a, a finisher auto combo. So you don't really get much off of that. Just a free reset.
Speaking of reset here, Synn trying to reset this corner positioning. Does with the DP punish.
Puts you right back in there. Lightning to open
nasty.
you up and scoop it into a big boy super.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and blast again. Last shooting on deck.
You could feel that in his heart, man.
Oh yeah, meant every single proton that was shot down from that sky.
Like, you 2-0'd me in winners? 2-0? Nah, it's gonna be a 3-0 on my side this time around. That's how Synn's playing.
Brave counter again, laying down the flames. Tick throw. Aarondamac has not even really had a shot so far in this round. There's the counter.
Dude, just playing so patient, not giving up the bait throw attempt. You saw Synn actually go for a backdash because it was trying to dash in to bait out the throw. Aarondamac finds the way out, but unfortunately goes for the reversal, and we see a crouching heavy upon landing back down onto the ground. Oh, we called that out. You are done. Super Skybound Dart taking 50% additional damage. On top of that, this is going to do a huge chunk of your life bar.
Aarondamac, I'm tired of blocking. I'm tired of blocking. I refuse.
I got tired of getting hit by that dash M. On top of that, finds one more opening. He just needs one more hit, and it's going to beat the grab. Aaron brings that back from the depths of despair.
Aaron swinging for the fences and getting the run on the board. Nice DP on the helicopter. No fly zone.
Yeah, stop flying right in front of my face like that. Jumps over, gets the cross up, baits out that guard point dash. We're going to continue to let this further incline.
Double Asmodeus, triple Asmodeus. 3 hands, 2 arms. Aarondamac over here mutating.
Yeah, homie looking like an X-Men right now as he continues to go right in there with the close light, and the damage continues. Dude, I can't believe this. Look at this life bar just continuously get decimated.
Yo, Aarondamac saying W's to me, tying things up 1 apiece.
doing one of the easiest combos in the game that every character has access to. I'm just going to spend all 3 of my diamonds.
You know what? If you got them, go ahead and spend them. But Synn opening up this game 3 aggressively. Full continuation Raging Strike for the optimal combo here. Resets with the dragon. Combo limit, gotta hold that. Blocks the DP and the super big punish with the 2H.
Yeah, Synn is definitely aware of how to get a punish optimally on that reversal, but try it on the ult version this time around.
You know what? Let me amp it up a little bit. The regular didn't work. Let me go ahead and spend some money on it. But the dragon comes through. Nice stand dodge from Aarondamac. Reactions.
And just shuts him down. Goes for the horizontal swing, gets rid of that round, and Synn completely stopping that momentum in its tracks in this race to 3.
Sending the dragon out again. Synn has done such a good job of just elevating every time Aaron has an answer. Dash in block, but you gotta hold it because the thunder. Dragon hovering menacingly, whispering in your ear, I dare you to press a button. And Aaron did, the right one, close L coming through.
Yeah, you can't listen to the devil on your shoulders when you're playing the blocking game in Granblue, dude. You just have to be patient. That's exactly what Aaron was doing right then and there. Synn comes up with a grab, got a tech throw, a delayed tech, mind you, to try to apply some more damage. Pinwheel to bring you even step closer towards all this pressure that Aaron's throwing out. Spending meter in the process.
Oh my goodness, looked for the opening, finally got it. Walks into this corner, so this is going to be a big confirm. Aaron should build 100 off of this, but goes with the DP ender. Still gets the tick throw.
Dude wants to go for it one more time, but Synn's not going to give the opportunity. Brave counters right back to you, and you're winning the BP game right now. And you catch that crouching medium, that devastating low move.
Tried to summon the dragon, but Aaron said, not this time. And we are in battle 3 for this very pivotal game 3.
Yeah, trying to summon the dragon, but you don't got enough balls this time around. Synn coming right back in, doing a ballsy dash H to put you right back in there. Close, heavy counter hit. Damage is about to soar.
Oh, Aaron wishing for immortality right now. Gets the back throw instead. We'll take that. Blocks up the helicopter. Gets a fat punish off of it. But no! Drops the punish combo.
Full meter here on Aaron. Can spend it on the super skybound art. Doing tons of damage. Deletes every single BP. Is this going to kill?
I think it might. Oh, no, it didn't!
Not even close, even with the additional amount of damage on top of that, but puts you in a bad spot to get the kill right afterwards. Aaron taking away the lead from Synn as we now have a 2-1 almost victory here for Aaron. Just needs one more game.
Aaron wants that run back. Laser keeps the sky safe for Synn.
You know Aaron wants to get that run back against Diaphone. All he needs is one more game against this Zooey, against Synn, to be able to find that grudge match into fruition. But Synn, on the other hand, you know, wants to try their hand at Diaphone. You have to fight them this tournament.
Yeah, Synn has really been able to dig in and extend these sets, so not counting them out whatsoever. Aaron holding that thunder pressure at the moment. The flames come through. All the weather and elements, not enough to open up Aaron, but there's the ultimate helicopter.
Whether it rains or pours, we're going to go for that reversal and put you right back in there. Dash H not going to be able to find its mark. That brave counter bait out makes Aaron lose a BP in the process, but now we put you right back in there. Whenever we see the auto combo block string coming out, it's going to end it with the heavy every single time. Get that free overhead damage.
Walk up throw force in. Goes for the late thunder. Aaron not biting though.
Oh, another bait out.
That whiffed.
That's really bad because now Synn's out of resources.
Yep.
That's a lot of health to have no diamonds on top of that. We're spending all of our meter. Aaron might be sure this could potentially kill or at least put you in a really bad spot. Low health, 6-6L, you are done.
Aaron on set point just like that, turning the tables against Synn.
Yeah, that dash slide did a mile for him. Okay, gonna waste that meter on the flame breath. That's okay. We're gonna be able to charge it. Aaron playing very patient around it. Wants to wait for that prime opportunity to get in there with the dash.
There's the laser all the way to the corpse carry. Run it back.
Yo, you're on the ground. Bet. Let me just, shove you over to the corner right here. That's exactly what Synn wants to do. Good answer from Aaron. Knows that Synn is such a big fan of the throw bait jump lightning. So just responds in kind with a crouching light, which not only beats that, but also beats up a dash in case you want to go for a swing. So it's kind of like an option select of some kind.
Yeah, Yeah, smart stuff from Aaron as well. Continuing special 2L. Good challenge, though, from Synn. Gets the Raging Strike into the chain. Could potentially do another one. No, didn't get enough corner to be able to extend. Synn backing up. No, they have the life lead. Does not want to overcommit.
We are backing up. We went for the ultimate variety of that parry. Doesn't matter. Catches you walking forward with the far medium. Converts it into a Raging Strike. Synn still trying to stay alive in this set.
Another set point needs to be defended, though. Aaron only 1 round away. Great Brave counter on the pinwheel, but Aaron with the 2L check again.
Yeah, getting a lot of mileage out of that crouching light and getting a lot of mileage out of that final heavy swing overhead off the auto combo. Baits you out with the pinwheel and lets that damage continue to further beyond, and we're going to get that refund with the Skybound art.
Let me get that right back. And now Synn a guess away from going out of this bracket. Aaron with the split kicks pressure. The pinwheel, the dragon interrupted with the throw. Last chance for the dance for Synn.
This could be do or die moment for Synn. Aaron's looking for it, finds the brave counter, puts you in the chip range, and kills you with the chip move. Aaron shutting down that momentum from Synn, taking a 3-1 victory to find himself sitting in true another grand finals match for himself. Congratulations to Aaron for guaranteeing himself a top 2 finish, and congrats to Synn for landing down at 3rd place.
Number 8, Diaphone versus Aarondamac.
Exciting set coming our way. Aarondamac already, pulling the trigger on the round start, trying to play that aggressive option, but Diaphone being hyper aggressive with these block strings.
Big punish here with the 2M. Going to go for the tackle. The triple light for the reset. Caught him jumping out of the air. Diaphone working real well, but here comes Aaron with the shoulder.
You got to remember, this is the player that got 2 Beta Masters within the first 24 hours, so it's there for a reason. Diaphone been playing extremely well with this character.
Oh, caught him looking again with the pod stall.
Zooey beam right back in there, get that conversion, continuing to climb, spends it on the Raging Strike, but didn't have enough meter for the chain afterwards. But Aaron comes right in with that grab and has full meter to play with. All he needs is one more swing, and Diaphone does not want to give him the opportunity. Spending the last of your resources, Aaron now in danger of getting chipped.
Diaphone with the reversal on the run-up? Yo, stop it.
I mean, he's, it's one of those things that you kind of go for in that situation. When you have 1 health, if you go for a reversal, it beats block.
This is wild stuff. Diaphone finding that first blood, goes for the gravity, staggering. Good throw tech from Aaron.
Yeah, Diaphone showing us some Nier Automata combos out here. They've been practicing on robots for years before coming here to face off against Belial. Aaron jumps right in there and gets a reversal grab to put you back right against a hard place.
Oh, there's the tech throw set up. Aaron going for the split hit, safe jump, staggers with the 2M. Yo, I'm running in there.
Dude, that crouching medium is so scary. You don't even want to push a button against that. It's so plus, and it catches you low. Reaches from so far away, it looks like a sweep almost.
Aaron trying to pull out the broom here to reset the bracket, but got a lot of work to do. Diaphone, ooh, gets clipped. No confirm from Aaron. Has a chance. The DP ends the jump, but not too bad. Diaphone gets a pickup.
Yeah, unfortunately for how Belial's DP works, like he comes down right afterwards, so Diaphone's going to be able to find that mark, put him into the corner, spin a super skybound art to even up the BP diamonds here. So if Aaron responds to the brave counter, Diaphone can do it right back towards him. But we're going to go on the gravity, wait for him to push a button, and Aaron does not budge, but catches him standing up. Thought an overhead was coming his way.
One thing to remember is that 2B can cancel her strings into parry for the usage of skill meter and continue her pressure forward. So it's really dangerous for Aaron if they're not aware of that ability.
Speaking of being aware, Aaron's starting to become a little aware of this airborne play coming out from Diaphone. You saw him try to challenge Diaphone mid-air with that jump, maybe potentially going for like a jumping light or even just a flat-out air grab.
Either way, Aaron, big damage on the board. Gonna cancel, of course, into the skybound arc. Pressure. Diaphone respecting. There's the brave counter. Needs a chance to play. The DP again, but not much off of it. Gets the 6XL instead.
Okay, no more health here for Diaphone. Can afford to take 2 more chips, but not after that brave counter. 1 more chip, and you're going to be done for. Opts to go for the brave start, by the way, with that bullet of the old variety. Diaphone finds the opening, Maverick.
I didn't know the H-ender of the string can bait out Brave counters like that. And Diaphone, with an imaginary idea of HP, might be able to change things around. Goes for the pod for the plus frames. Has to be super careful. Aaron wants to find a way to approach the DP, of course, is the ender.
I was going to say, there's no way he brings that back, right? Diaphone was at 1 health for so long.
So it was super close, but Aaron able to clutch it out here. But Diaphone wants to go up 2-0. Aaron just trying to even things at one apiece.
Dashing up for a very long time, opts to go for the grab right afterwards. Diaphone responding with the exact same thing in kind to just do the little bit of a side swap here in the middle of the stage.
No pressure, missiles for the plus frame. Aaron not biting. Diaphone gives him some skill back, caught the jump attempt.
And we're getting the combos off of the heavy. Gonna spend it on the skybound art. This is probably gonna kill. Oh, we live!
Yo. Only for a moment, the beam comes out to finish it out. Diaphone sending us into battle 3.
You know, we're going to be giving Sajam a lot of material today with a lot of these supers, especially with a new character.
Facts. Dash L, though, counter hit, so Aaron continues. Over into the corner goes Diaphone.
Okay, Brave counters one more time to get that pressure off of you. Speaking of trying to get pressure off of you, you're going to go for the ultimate reversal, and Diaphone's just going to go for the punish right afterwards. Brave counter, I want this pressure. It is my turn.
It's my turn. You had your turn. Now it's mine.
Mom said you've been holding the controller for far too long, and Aaron says, I don't care. It's still me, brother. I'm Mario for a reason. Oh my goodness, Aaron trying to be number one here in this corner. Diaphone swinging back with a back throw. Okay, Brave counters again just to relieve that pressure one more time. Aaron going for that jump. Brave counters galore from both players before we finally land the reversal of the ultimate variety. Kicks you off your shoe at the very end and evens up the score.
Yo, ain't no way he's spitting at you like that before kicking you in the chin. That's wild. My man's is wild.
Absolutely disrespectful.
Overhead, nice parry though from Diaphone. Didn't get a punish off of it, but able to get some pressure. Safe ender, the backstep off the 6XL. Diaphone trying to boot up some automata.
Yeah, gonna be able to reversal on that Gatling gun on top of that. One more time, Diaphone trying to bait out a grab. Aaron doesn't give him what he wants, so just opts to just land down on the ground and continue that block string pressure.
And Aaron definitely respecting that 5M way more this set than was in winners finals. The shoulder, again, doing so much work for Aaron. Gonna get a big, juicy damage combo off of this.
Homie looking like a linebacker with how far distance he gets. He literally looks like Vaseraga when he does that sometimes.
Except better. And that's the sad part about it. He's gonna fade back, trying to avoid any pressure that Diaphone throws out. Diaphone low on BP, but so is Aaron. The throw.
Oh my God. Saul, the attempt of the Brave counter, accidentally getting the Raging Strike. Instead, Aaron responds with a reversal just to cap that out.
Shoulder again for Aaron, doing the most work. Diaphone in a little bit of trouble here, being pushed into the corner. Aaron with the momentum, but Diaphone gets a back throw.
Runs right back in, baits it back and forth, gets the grab. Aaron been going for these reversals almost every single time.
Oh, the extension off of the beam, the tether as well. We're stuck in this corner. Gonna get some skill back with the ender. No! Maybe a little bit of a reset there, but either way, Aaron finds a way to continue pressure.
And we continue to get these combo strings from 2B because that heavy goes so far when it's standing.
Continuation. Aaron with the setup, the dash up, Brave counter block, still gotta respect it. Oh, he ran into a button, the 2B.
Yeah. He was trying to back up away from it, runs right back in, catches the toes with the crouching light, converts it into a skybound art, and gonna take that round away from Aaron. But now we're tied up both in rounds and in scores. Whoever gets this next round win is gonna be sitting very pretty here in Grands. You know Diaphone just wants to end the tournament right here and right now.
Absolutely. Does not want to continue this into another set, but Aaron looking to make sure we go the long road. The big jump in here, Asmodeus Ender. What's that Oki looking like?
Oh, a little bit too early with that command grab, and Diaphone going to be able to call out that grab with the parry, but that's okay. Aaron comes in and tries to close the distance. Runs right back, parries himself.
Aaron trying to find an opening, and does here, has 100% as well. Asmodeus, there's the Raging Strike. Continuation of the combo, putting Diaphone on the doorstep of looking at a bracket reset. Aarondamac
being in that lead in a very good spot. Complete opposite of what happened in Winners Finals 2 on top of that, right? Aaron being up 2-1. Very different spot. Diaphone won 3-1 in Winners Finals.
Gonna have to be 3-2 if Diaphone wants to take it without the reset, but Aaron has something to say about, wow, the JM over? The Shoto button.
Dude, the ambiguous cross-up. Homie was looking like Ryu there for a second.
Oh. Ultimate DP right back at you. Knocks Diaphone out of the skies. Aaron with the smooth through to keep that corner pressure as well. Gets the close jab.
Yeah, right after that dash light on top of that too. Gonna spend it on that Raging Strike just to get the refund right after the Skybound art. You're gonna notice whenever you have an opponent in the corner, Raging Strike, you don't have to follow it up with a chain to get that massive amount of damage. You know, a lot of people like to convert it into the Skybound art just to get the refund diamond right afterwards. That's exactly what Aaron's been doing so often.
Diaphone on the last chance here, but nah, that shoulder too big. Sign my man up. #1 draft pick out of the combine.
You know homie does not skip pull day at the gym. He has been out here cooking with these shoulders.
Aaron on reset point. The jump in over the tethers, the way Aaron wants to get started.
Close light pushes you right back. The damage continues to fly down further and further. Diaphone sitting at half health. Aaron on the verge of being he was mashing that close light. You gotta get down here once sooner or later. You can't hang on that pod forever.
Listen, Belial will always swipe right. It don't matter who you are. Big 5H, but did not get the continuation.
My God, Diaphone rocks right in there. Gets the crouching light. Continues to make that string go further and further. Brave counter coming out. Aarondamac just needs one more hit to reset this bracket. Now just one more block string. Diaphone going for the Hail Mary with the reversal upon wake up. Putting Aarondamac in a very bad spot. No BP to speak of. Diaphone having 2 left over. Could easily try to do this mix-up. Baits out the DP, but unfortunately can't get the punch, but that's okay. He runs in there. He gets the grab, and Diaphone survives to fight another round.
Diaphone will not go down without a fight, but still needs another round to extend this into a game 5 type of situation. The meatiest of jabs being laid down upon 2B at the moment. Aarondamac, big combo here, has the potential for a 2-touch situation.
You know, close light into close light. Aaron wants to shut this down here and now. Diaphone jumps right over him with a jumping heavy. Really good cross-up tool reversal. Get off of me move.
Oh, tried to wind up for the big swing, but Aaron interrupts with the pinwheel.
Aarondamac on the verge again once more of being able to reset this bracket. One more Brave counter can put you in chip. You got to be on the lookout for it. Opts to try to bait it out by going for the grab instead. No Brave counter coming out from Aaron. Opts to go for the pod throw to try to get that pressure reset, but Aarondamac one more time with the shoulder tackle. 6-6L. Again, giving you your just desserts, winning the second set in this best of 3. We got ourselves a reset.
Yo, we're going back to do it all over again. Aarondamac flipping the script from Winners Finals, sending us into a reset 3-1. And here we go. Best of 5 situation to end out Rising for the night. Aarondamac and Diaphone taking some time, and I definitely, after that one, I would need it too. Can't even blame them.
Dude, this is a tournament for the ages. Who knew? Who knew it would be Belial versus 2B?
Listen, if it's Diaphone and Aarondamac, I guess we could have had some guesses in there that would have been pretty good ones. But you know what? It's been an exciting one to see. I love the adaptation from Aaron, but no answer to the 6XL so far has been the tail of the tape for Aaron, just able to reestablish pressure, because in Winners Finals, we saw Diaphone use that 5M, the advancing forward, to really just kind of claim that space that Aaron is used to taking. But now Aaron has found timing on block strings to put him into optimal 6XL range, and it's been blowing up Diaphone time and time again in that neutral space, and that has just really allowed Aaron to stay in the set and now send us into a reset.
And you got to remember, Diaphone has climbed up with this character even further from yesterday. Yesterday at Paragon Online, he got 4th with this character. Give him 24 hours. Now he's finding himself on the verge of winning a tournament. So dude has been practicing this character like crazy.
Here we go. The last set of the night. Grand Finals reset here at TNS Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. Number 8 and Diaphone getting off to a big start, but there it is. The answer, 6XL.
Aaron comes right back in, pushing you further and further to the corner. Found himself with a counter hit on the close light, but couldn't confirm it into something meaningful.
BP off of that pressure as well. Aaron wants to take that turn. Great tech. But Diaphone still needs to find a way to advance forward. The air-to-air going in Aaron's favor.
Use that block string up there. Going to go for that pinwheel to extend the block string. Finally, Diaphone finds him moving a little bit too far. Catches him with the crouching light. Turns it into a skybound art and puts you right back into the big rock and a hard place here in the corner.
Aarondamac on super skybound art and gets a wake-up jab. Diaphone missed the timing there, and here we go. Sweet chin music, 2 notes. All I need.
Oh, I would play a song for the ages here with all of these lasers. Not enough to get that kill just yet, though. Diaphone here breathing on final health, in danger of being chipped out. One more grab from Diaphone, baits out the DP and gets the kill. I mean, we already know how trigger happy Aaron gets with those DPs, and Diaphone is hyper aware of what option he's going to go for upon wake up.
Yeah, Diaphone had no life that time and was well aware of what the answer was going to be from Aarondamac. But here we go, command grab. Established nice and early. Air to air goes in Aaron's favor again. There's the throw. Diaphone stuck in the corner.
Another pinwheel putting you right back into some more juicy damage. Gonna cash it out into a skybound out as per usual and getting the refund on top of that. I'm not sick of this animation if you aren't.
This has been on repeat, the movie of all time, but Diaphone trying to escape the corner, gets a JH, was jumping over the button that Aaron put out in the sky. Staggers from Diaphone. Aaron with the shoulder. Diaphone respects this time, low on life, cannot make a mistake.
And speaking of mistakes, we find you crouch it in, turns it into the skybound art of super variety. This time giving yourselves a lead in the BP department to cap it all off.
Ultimate DP, block and punish from Diaphone. Big damage on the board. Raging Strike, yep, to finish it out. No, missed the 2M.
That's okay. Diaphone's really good at cleaning up the mess he made. Managed to take away that game by the skin of his teeth at the very end and putting the first point on the board for this reset.
This is a race to 3. Aaron starting out strong in game 2. Oh, what a check.
Okay, we're just going to continue to block here. Once more, Diaphone's been really good at catching these 2 L's whenever Aaron wants to approach here. And also, River's been really good at these subs. Thank you so much for helping support the stream. It wouldn't be for TNS if we wouldn't be able to see these crazy matches we've been seeing today.
Well, that's facts. Diaphone working that 2L, catching Aaron, trying to shimmy, but Aaron again finds a 6XL connection here. Not enough to really push Diaphone. And again, another 2L check from Diaphone has made some adaptations here.
Checking crouching medium of all things. That thing is plus. Oh no, we didn't get the Raging Strike. I feel like we've been seeing that happen so often today. Just a lot of missed Raging Strikes upon getting a hit.
Aaron missing those 2 of those BP. Diaphone gets their Brave counter dodge. Aaron checking again. Plus frames on plus frames. The parry from Diaphone. Not enough to close the door and gets shot. Shoes blasted up.
That Gatling gun is coming in clutch. It's a really good tool because it's good for just catching someone off guard. Doesn't cost any meter or skill to be able to throw out there, so your ammo can hold on to it while you just throw it out there and let it charge a little bit.
Oh, big combo here for Aaron. Be able to reset into Oki. Late tech from Diaphone. Clean one that time. Gets punished on the 2M attempt. And Aaron with 100% on the board. You gotta imagine you're about to see it.
Yeah, you're about to see the light here from the Skybound art one more time. Not sure this is going to be able to kill, but definitely going to put him into a bad situation. Aaron's going to go for the safe jump. No, obviously just play it safe instead. If you throw out the projectile, you put him into chip kill, but Diaphone just got hit outright, and that's going to be a perfect for Aaron.
Here we go. Battle 3. Aaron trying to even up things once more. Diaphone only got one game in the previous set. Looking to go up 2-0, but Aaron not done by a long shot. Patience.
So many dash grabs coming out from Diaphone. You know he's going to be cooking a shimmy here eventually, or rather just a run up, jump up U. Could be able to be on the board for the future of this game.
There's the staggers again. Yo, Diaphone just chilling. Plus frames. Aaron not biting off of that. The skill meter returns. Tried to jump and got caught by the 5M. Oh, but the whiff!
You were a little bit too far high in the air, so it changes the routes. That's going to work out in Aaron's favor. Cashing out the Skybound Art one more time. Let me see those wings. Let me see those needles.
Aaron with the right dosage at the moment of pressure. Jump in split kits. Looking for a reversal. Not getting it. Diaphone with the blindfold off. Seeing clearly.
Well, we can see clearly now, just going right back in with a brave counter, responding just in time on top of that, trying to mix up with the overheads, spends a BP. That's okay, you steal your turn in the process, finds the poke with the crouching medium, and once again, we have ourselves an even game.
This is a super close set, but Aaron tying things up, not going down 2-0 against Diaphone.
Dude, could you
Both
imagine
taking a break?
Could you imagine if this goes to a game 10?
I could see it. I could certainly see it for sure, the way these two are playing. But Aaron kicking things off in game 3 the way he wants. Split kits, jump in the ender. Corner pressure time. What's it going to be? Staggered the jab. Brave counter from Diaphone for some alleviation. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. More and more combo strings coming your way courtesy of Diaphone. And we're going for the gravity well. And we're just going to come knocking on that door with these close slides, bro. You have to hold these blocks.
Yeah, no one home. But the 5M going to catch the dash up from Aarondamac. Diaphone with this pressure, putting the Skybound Art down, taking away one of those BPs.
Not only the BP, but we're also going to put that gravity right back on there. But hey, if you want to get rid of it, all you got to do is just challenge. That's exactly what Aaron does, doing that classic shoulder tackle with the dash light. But Diaphone finds the mash, finds the hit, finds the answer, finds himself with the lead.
Trying to find his way out of this 6XL answer. But Aaron, again, with the round opening split kicks, going to get advantage. Diaphone continuing with pressure, but there it is, the shoulder. Once more, counter hit addition as well.
Yeah, especially when you get that counter hit, that opens up even further combo routes to be able to get even more damage afterwards.
Oh, yeah, jump back again from Aarondamac, answering the air game as well. Diaphone has pretty much been sealed. Plus on but the check from Aaron, again, going to close things out on this round. No!
But hey, you know, 1 health left. Oh, we're spending it on the Skybound Art. We both just swap positions. Diaphone's chance to get this corner pressure. Doesn't have any meter to be able to play with, though, because we spent it on the Skybound Art. There is no way Diaphone brings us back. Absolutely Aaron's got this win in the bag.
Aaron, big chillin', does not want to take any risk, and there's the pinwheel. Diaphone. Man, that would have been something to see. But Aaron sending us into battle 3.
I really wanted Diaphone to prove me wrong. I wanted to see it, dude.
There's the 2H stopping that jump in that Aaron has been going to round and round to get a strong opener. This time, Diaphone has Aaron in the corner, backing off. A 2H going to keep him in his place.
And that place is the corner, back against the wall. Gonna have to give it your all as you just try to get out of this damage string. Aaron holding that stand. Another grab coming out. Solid counter hit potential opportunity.
Yeah, no confirm there from Diaphone. Aaron finally escaping, but the 2L scuffing up the shoes once again, but it's shoulder time.
Now, you know what that means. Skybound Art, this time of the super variety with the kicks. Diaphone is now without any BP, plus Aaron's going to get a free Oki situation out of this. If he opts to go for a safe jump, he can, but it's not in the corner, so... Oh, he's going to go for it. Okay.
Oh, but Diaphone answering back with the wake-up light after the block. Going to get the shot going and the finish. Diaphone going up 2-1. Oh, it's getting spicy.
Dude, you saw 2B showing her inner 6. Her mask got blown off, so you can actually see her eyes that time around. That was kind of sick.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I love cosmetic changes like that. Battle damage is so fun, dude. Like you said, dude, we got many more games here. You know Aaron wants to give us a game 10, though.
Oh, absolutely. It's there for the taking, but Diaphone not making it easy. Missile continuation. Get the skill back as well. Man, that did a grip.
Oh, we are jumping. We got the low. Another grab coming out right immediately afterwards. Responding just in kind with a brave counter to brave counter until we see the reversal ultimate help us get out of a pesky situation.
And Diaphone liberally using the brave counter to keep that positioning. Dash up, block, another brave counter for the corner positioning. Went for the beam, nothing doing. Aaron has an opportunity to find a big hit and put down a lot of damage. There's the throw, look how much that did!
Dude, Aaron's in a weird spot. Oh, never mind. The reversal is just going to shut you down your offensive pressure immediately.
Tournament point for Diaphone on the 2P.
Wants to be able to take it out. Definitely within the realm of possibility here using the brand new character. This will be the first time we see a win for 2B this week. There's been plenty of tournaments, and TNS might be the first one where we see it, y'all.
The 2M pressure, no plus frames for you, says Diaphone, but Aaron jumps over, runs into the 5L. Diaphone has corner pressure here, potentially a 2 or 3 touch situation after this.
Oh my God, runs right back in there, gets the grab. That health is starting to get lower and lower. Aaron's in a really bad spot. If he can find that one opening, he can easily convert this into a skybound art. He's looking for it, but Diaphone's playing super patient. Ooh. We just used the ult projectile instead because you're gonna spend that far away from me? Fine, here's a projectile for your troubles.
Yo, Diaphone in a lot of trouble here. Goes for the reversal. Aaron gets blessed again. The delayed jump over, late tech on the throw. Diaphone did not want to get reversal on. He backed up. Aaron with the check on the 2L. That has been the ranged answer button. Lots of damage. We're spending 3 chains. I will trade them all in for as much damage as I can get. And Aaron converting and staving off a set point.
I can't believe he had the balls to spend all 3 of those BP because he knew it wasn't going to kill. And then he went after there, got the 6-6L, and was able to close out that round. But Diaphone still got a lot more fight left in him. Look at this punish off of a crouching heavy counter hit with no meter.
Oh, Aaron trying to answer back with this corner combo. Has Diaphone in a situationship at the moment. The jump out.
Brave counters yet again. Now Diaphone being very low on diamonds here, but Baron's about to get right back there with them, spending another brave counter to elevate that pressure, coming right back in with a crouching medium. Can't get a conversion off of it.
And Diaphone ushered into the corner again with all these plus frames. 6XL, 2M, 6XL, 2M. Aaron with a big conversion here. Diaphone actually in a lot of trouble. Dead?
I think we're living. I think he's living, dog. No, prove me wrong, dude. Aarondamac comes right back in, turns this into a game 10 scenario.
Yo, Aaron. Mathematics addition on the pressure, all the plus frames, and this is the last one. The rubber match of the night. Diaphone versus Aarondamac. This has been a slugfest, a bar fight.
This is going to be the final game to determine everything here at TNS at 8. Aaron wants to get that victory to finally put a first place TNS finish on his board since he's never won a TNS before. Meanwhile, in Granblue Rising. Meanwhile, Diaphone over here wants to try to be the first one to win a tournament just in general using this brand new character 2B. Who's going to be able to pull this off?
Aaron aggressively just mauling up Diaphone in the corner. Plus frames on the tether, but the shoulder has been the answer. We're spinning the chain.
Here we go, some more and more damage. Ends it up with the EX reversal, runs up, gets a grab, not gonna be able to fall for that shimmy, does another grab on top of that. Yo, I'm not even gonna go for it because you were doing 20% extra damage because you only had 1 BP. The throw actually killed. Aarondamac, tournament point.
Diaphone answering with a 5M though, putting Aaron into that corner, brave counter, the shoulder. Diaphone teleports, but did not get enough to really counter the 6XL. 2H, oh, almost got blessed up.
Was so far away from that crouching heavy, but this time it finds its mark, and Diaphone's certainly going to cash it out. We got full ammunition, we got corner, and we had an ultimate skill in case you want to go for it. But we're mixing your ass up with a jump you.
Yo, all the seasonings right now. You get the whole thing for free. Diaphone with the shot. Not enough to finish, though, and the beam. It is double tournament point. This is the last round of the bracket.
The final life bar, the final life for both competitors. Aaron coming right back in, where they're both playing incredibly patient. They don't want to be the first one to make that aggressive move.
Command grab. It went away, but it's back here to play. Aarondamac with the pinwheel. Diaphone trying to get out the corner, runs into the cold shoulder.
I cannot believe he busted out the command grab to start that off, putting Diaphone at half health. Gonna spend it on the BP to get that refund with the Skybound art on top of that, and you're gonna be able to get a safe jump if you so choose to go for it right afterwards.
Time to guess for bracket. Austin, what's it gonna be? The dash up, the staggers. 2B trying to answer back, gets the 5M off of the plus frames. The extension, we're going over there.
This is looking like a turn-based RPG right now, just like the gacha game, because Diaphone's coming in, and now it's his turn to get that corner carry and to start to do a lot of damage. We're going to dash back away from that pressure. Aarondamac sitting with 2 BP, opts to spend one of them on the Brave counter to steal the turn. Gets a grab, one more grab away from getting the turn, and can he pull it off? We are now at chip damage. This is really dangerous for Diaphone. He has to jump, he has to spot dodge, he has to get the pressure, he beats out the DP, but couldn't get the conversion right afterwards. This is looking very sudden for him. He comes right back in. This is so scary.
Diaphone trying to find a way in here, but Aaron only needs a tap. The run-up DP is what it's gonna be. Aarondamac from the brink answering back just like that. Grand Finals champion for TNS GBVSR number 8, Aarondamac.